to do with budgeting. So
woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beach of sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, sister, my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Coopersthaiadventure Saturday night, the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to all my Americans out there and all my British. Keep soaking. Only joking, guys. And tonight we got a special guest coming to you all the way from Jomtien Pattaya in Thailand. And today's title is From Viewer to Thailand Resident. Did my vlogs matches reality? Well, let's welcome Ernie to the show.
thanks, Coop. Yeah, this is Happy Independence Day in the U.S. and Happy Traders Day in we're traders in the in Europe, in England. So
It's Traders Day?
well, we were traders.
Yeah.
Right. So we rebelled against the crown and that type of deals, right?
Yeah.
So they call it Traders Day or something like that. So anyway, great to be here. I'm in the Brooke Schneider's chair, or what? Brock Schneider's chair.
Brock Schneider's chair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm 64, or well, I'll be 64 in September. I'm originally from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I think I've been a member for 3 years now, and I watched the channel religiously prior to making the move here, which was last May. Moved here May 15th. This is when I got off the plane, and have enjoyed it. Made a trip back to the U.S. back in October, November timeframe to sell everything and to move back here permanently. So I enjoy it.
And had you been to Thailand before that?
I had been in the military. I was stationed in Okinawa from 93 to 99. So I made a trip here in 97.
So that would have put you in the Army or Marines?
Marines.
Corps. Okay.
Yep. So we were up in Karat. We did 3 months during Cobra Gold 97, and I made a trip down here 4 days to Pattaya. Unfortunately, that was the only time off I got during that 3-month stint.
Yeah.
But I knew enough that this was kind of in the back of my mind when I started looking for places to retire.
Yeah.
So, and then I did what most people do at some point in time. I start looking down where I'm going to be at in 5 years. And, you know, I've told people before, I looked at South America, Central America, things that are generally closer to home. And ultimately came down to safety and medical.
Right.
And that's why Thailand was higher on the list. Economically, cost of living wise, there were some comparables with Central and South America, but the medical and the safety and security was the #1 issue here.
And had you gone to South America? Oh, first off, let me thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Had you gone to Central and South America to check it out?
Well, I've done probably 15 cruises. And a lot of them are in the Caribbean, Central and South America. And while I was there, I did a lot of that research. You would find if the medical was good, security may not be good. Or if the medical and the security was good, the cost of living was different. Like Belize, for example. Belize was one of my first places to go and look. But the problem was there were so many Canadians and Americans there that the cost of living of everything was up.
Right.
And if you were in the mainland, not on the islands, security and safety was another issue. So that was one of the first things that I looked at and considerations. And when I started looking more to Thailand, safety, security, medical, the medical tourism was a big thing here. A lot of information on YouTube with that. And that just kind of swayed me right there.
And that's when you came across our little old channel.
Yep. And, you know, it's funny because I came across the channel. I've got a buddy of mine, and of course, all my friends are still working. They've got children. They're married. If I was home right now, I'd be sitting around twiddling my thumbs waiting for them to take a day off, right? And his big concern was, what are you going to do about community? And I go, well, I've been following this guy named Cooper, and, you know, been following Brooke, and I'd reached out to Brooke and to you also. And, you know, so I said, I don't know if I'm going to have that problem. That's not going to be one of my problems. And I was real happy when I got here, went to one of the meet and greets right off the bat. And, you know, things were exactly what I wanted it to be. You know, there was a community. First of all, there was a lot of information on what to do when you get here, how to get here, how to get through the airport, SIM cards, money, exchanging, things like that. I tell everybody,
put all that in our ebook.
Yeah. And I told everybody, I said, listen, it was 50 minutes from the minute I left the plane till I was getting in my car headed to Jamtien. 50 minutes. I mean, I did immigration. I did money exchange. I did eSIM. I even went to 7-Eleven, got some water, and I was in the car in 50 minutes.
50.
And that was all because I took notes on my phone and just followed the notes on my phone from all the information I was getting.
Yeah.
It's almost people that can do the information and write that down. You could go step by step by step, and it's very easy. Very easy.
So you did the right thing. You got the tourist sim straight at the airport.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, did you take one of the yellow taxis on the basement, or did you do the VIP taxi?
No,
Mike's taxi?
Actually, there was another YouTuber I was following, and his girlfriend, wife, fiance, actually had a car service.
Okay.
So I reached out to him. I supported him. He does some really good information also. And I reached out to her and scheduled it. She picked me up, was spot on, and went from there. But subsequently, I've used her. I've used Mike's taxi on different trips I've taken in and out of the airport.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of referrals from users through the Facebook group and from the videos. So a lot of information there, and it's really easy to get. It's shocking how easy it is to get.
Yeah. So you were here only one time before, and that was in 1997?
Yes. Yeah.
What's changed since then?
Well, first of all, there's more cars now than there were back then.
Yeah.
There was tuk-tuks and motorbikes, and I even took of course, there were no cell phones, but I took a picture on a camera from a bus that I was on in Karat of a family of 5 basically on a scooter at the stoplight. And there was a little baby laid across the gas tank asleep while everybody, while they were waiting for the light to change. And I was like, I think in my scrapbook, I put a family car in Thailand was basically this scooter. It was amazing. But yeah, that was the thing that I noticed the most.
Yeah.
And then when I come here now, there's more cars, buses, and there's still a lot of motorbikes, but not like Vietnam is. There's so many, there's still so many scooters and not as many cars.
Yeah. Now, have you traveled anywhere else in Asia?
I just got back from the Philippines on the 22nd.
And what did you think of the Philippines?
I'm glad to be here. I like to think that the people everywhere I go are phenomenal.
Yes.
They're great people. They're happy. I lived in Japan for 6 years. I traveled to Korea. I've been here. I've been to Australia. I've been to Guam, all over the Pacific here. Great folks.
Yes.
But I just think that the difference between, well, I'll give you an example. The cost of living or what people make in the Philippines is about 3 to 4 times less than what they make here.
Yeah.
They're making 300 pesos a day, 300 to 400 pesos a day, and 60 pesos to the dollar. Financially, it's not even close. And that's why the Philippines has so many folks that work outside their country. And, I do a lot of cruising and I run across a lot of Filipinos while I cruise, and great people. I mean, great customer service, just phenomenal folks. And all of them are sending money home to support their families and, their children. So, but when I got there, I was a little taken back between, the conveniences that we have here. The example I told somebody, I said, listen, we have these night markets, great food, great. I mean, if you need it, clothing, food, wallets, whatever, they're there.
Yeah.
Street food, great street food here. It's non-existent in the Philippines. It doesn't exist like it does here.
No.
And it's really hard to figure out what they're doing. You'd be walking. I did a lot of walking. I went to Cebu, so I did a lot of walking in Cebu. And I was just kind of taken back about the difference between the quality of life between the two places. So, not that saying that the people aren't great. The people are great, But I enjoyed the trip. I'll go back probably early August. Make a trip back. So,
Yeah. Now, I asked Ernie, as I do with all our special guests that come onto the live stream prior to starting tonight's live. And I asked him the same question I ask everybody. I said, Ernie, is there anything that you don't want me to talk about? I said, the last thing I want to do is embarrass you on the live stream. Anything else like that? He said, nope, Coop, I'm not afraid to talk about anything. So I'm going to bring it up.
All right, bring it up.
Ernie reached out to my wife and several of the other wives here, Brooke and Nomad Jack. And because you're a single gentleman.
I am.
And said, if you can find me the ideal Filipino, I will pay you 10,000 baht.
That's right.
And your trip to the Philippines was to go meet that hopefully ideal Philippine lady. How'd it go?
Well, it was somebody that folks knew here.
Yeah.
She had been here before. So that was a plus. Very sweet. She's actually taking a nursing class that doesn't end until September. But having said that, she's single, never been married, no children.
Right.
She had been a nanny for 6 years, I guess, in Kuwait. So she's traveled. While she was there, she'd been to Dubai and Lebanon and different places. So she's traveled well. She's from the province, but she's not somebody that's just lived in the province, right?
Yeah, she's been out and about.
So she's very well,
a bit of the world.
She's very well traveled.
Yeah.
Very sweet. And,
very pretty, I might add, too. I've met her.
And we're working it. just like anything else. That was the reason I went to the Philippines, and that's the reason I'll go back. I did briefly date or go out with some Thai girls. For me, the communication part was the biggest hurdle.
Yeah.
The English portion of it. Filipinos, or most of them, are really good with English, and that really helps.
Yeah.
And Angie was her name. She's my tour guide, and she kind of showed me around, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So there's great potential there.
Well, we hope so, because I got to tell you, you and all the viewers, you've won a lot of respect from everybody in the community. You're a great guy, and we want nothing but the best for you.
Well, great. I appreciate that.
And Darlene said to me, I hope she's okay with me saying this. She's not here, so she's at the night market with the girls. But she said to me, babe, the girls and I are going to do our best to find Ernie a good woman. He deserves a good woman. We're going to do whatever we can to find him the right one.
Well, and I appreciate that, because I love the girls, and they're so fun. And it's anytime you want to know where they're at, they're laughing. You can hear them, right? You can find
exactly. You're near them a mile away. Yeah, they're laughing.
But yeah, no, they all know. They've all met Angie. She's actually been here before. So the opportunity's there, and I think she's interested in coming back to Thailand. That was also another big plus. I had met a couple Filipinos before that were not interested in living here.
Yeah.
And I'm not interested in living in Philippines.
Right.
So
one thing, that's one plus.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, like I said, I am the type of person that I will listen to a lot of people's opinions, and then I'll go look for myself. But I don't have to reinvent the wheel to know that they're right.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to say, hey, you guys are kind of right on this deal, with the internet and the power and things like that. So that's important. The infrastructure here is very, very stable. So nice. If the power goes out, there is usually a very good reason. Usually it's scheduled maintenance type thing. So, but like the stability on rent, my rent's done nothing but go down. I think I started out paying $400 a month, and now I'm down to $389 a month because of the baht exchange rate.
Yeah.
The economy here is very strong. Fuel, I took a picture of a sign in the Philippines, and fuel is about half the price that was there.
It's half the price here than it is there.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So that's great. But I will say that the major difference between the two places is the people there speak English. There's more Western food, but there's not better food there, in my opinion. I've came here, and rarely do I eat anything American. It's always usually local foods and stuff like that. And the prices are so much better here. So much. Financially, what you could survive on here is unbelievable.
I find the quality better too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I mentioned to you earlier, I actually save money in retirement, and that's unheard of in America, in the States, right? And I tell people all the time, happy 4th. I love America. I did not move here because I was disgruntled. I was looking to make my life and my money go further.
Comfortable, and have a comfortable life
while
you're at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Absolutely.
So you arrived here in May last year, and how's it been? Did our videos live up to their expectations?
Absolutely.
That you had for them?
And I will tell you that, between you and Brooke, I knew you were super busy, and Brooke, I texted a couple times. He met me in the lobby at Deuce at 2. We went and saw Joe. They didn't have one bedrooms, but I got to see studios. Brooke showed me his 2 bedrooms, so I got kind of an idea, and I moved over to a 1 bedroom at Deuce at 1. So that's where I started.
It's right across the street.
Exactly, straight across the street. I tell people all the time, I love Deuce at 1's gym, the swimming pool, and the size of the units there.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger, little older, a little bigger, right? Yeah. But I really had my heart set on Deuce at 2 pool view, and I was lucky after about 2 months to find one. At 2,000 baht cheaper than what I was doing the 1 bedroom at Deuce at 1. So I went from 15,000 to 13,000 and locked it in.
Yeah.
And I would have stayed in that same unit, but the owner decided that they wanted to sell. And so I found another one at building. I was in A, so I moved to building B, and I have a year lease with an option for a second year, another year at $13,000.
Yeah.
And that's $389 a month right now. Phenomenal. You could not get that anywhere in the States.
No.
So it's great.
It is. And I'm struggling to think of what else I can ask you.
Well, I tell people all the time because
you pretty much said it all.
well, I'm looking as other people are. There are so many units, so many condos fixed to open up, and you've done videos about that.
Yeah.
There are probably 5 within a stone's throw where I'm living at that are fixed to open up in another year, within the year.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking and betting that most people like to have the newest gizmo whiz bang thing. I don't need that. I like the size, and I like closer to the beach.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at 2 bedrooms closer to the beach.
Okay.
I'm not too far from the beach now.
No, you're only a block.
Yeah, I'm right by Ronpo Market, which is great. And then Second Road, and in between Second Road and Beach Road is where I want to be at. So I'm not too far off, and I'll keep looking. I got a year or more, but I think what's going to happen is there's going to be some openings on some of these new condos opening up that people will move in, and ultimately I'll get something in an older building, which is perfect because they're bigger.
They're bigger. You got more square meters or square feet.
And like I said, I don't need the new ones. You know, I kind of have a target area. I like that View Tally 5 area down there by Soy Zero.
Yep. No.
That's where I'm looking at, where I'd love to be at. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, it's when a person comes here, I listen to all the live streams, and you know, the recommendation, just come here and get a hotel room for a week, and you should have something nailed down. It really is that easy. So,
well, there's thousands of places to choose from. It's not like you only got 5 or 6. You know,
absolutely,
there's thousands.
And Coop, I broke a lease to move to where I wanted from Deucet 1 to 2, and it cost me $10,000, $300.
Yeah,
big deal, right?
Which is your security deposit.
Yeah.
Basically.
And so I lived in that condo for a year at Deucet 2 at Building A, and I got all but 2,000 of my. I put 10,000 down. I got 8,000 bought back on my security deposit.
Yeah, because there's normally a cleaning fee.
Yeah, that's exactly what
they charge you.
Cleaning fee,
so they can clean it before the next time.
Usually the couch is sofa is one thing they want to clean. So I lucked out in my case. One of the big complaints is always the furniture, either the mattress or the couch. I lucked out this time that the owner on the new one that I got in Building B, they moved the furniture. They moved the sofa. I bought me a new sofa. Fabulous. So now wherever I go, I've got to be able to take a sofa with me.
Any regrets?
No.
From leaving the U.S. to move to Thailand?
Actually, it's so funny because I told my boss in probably March of 2024 that I would retire in November. And the only reason I said November was because I turned 62 in September, and I thought, I want to make sure that I get this Social Security and these deposits and all this down before I leave.
Right.
And then I moved over, like I said, in May. I had a cruise scheduled for April, 15 days. And then once I finished that up, I was over here. So, but like most people, I could have done it sooner, but I was waiting on my Social Security.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Any regrets since you moved to Thailand?
No, none. I enjoy it. I tell people all the time, you can do as much as you want or as little as you want here. We bowl on Monday. We eat breakfast on Monday morning. We bowl Monday afternoon. Tuesday's a free day. Wednesday, I meet the guys at coffee. There's some guys that meet espresso 8 espresso or coffee. Then we go play badminton that afternoon, eat afterwards. Thursday's kind of a free day, or you can go on the scooter rides. I went on the scooter rides, Claude and Bill, aka Mark, I don't still don't understand that, but they do a great job in setting up the routes and stuff, and it's always enjoyable to see the countryside. Friday we meet for dinner. You know, I mean, you can do as much as you want or as little as you want.
Yeah.
So some days it looks like, hey, I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to do anything. You
Yeah.
know, I'm retired. Why not?
Exactly. Yeah.
So have a good time.
Okay, great. And get your questions in. Ask Ernie whatever you like. He's been here over a year now, 14 months in Thailand as a single man, and he can tell you what it's really like. So a lot of our subscribers are exactly that: single men, single women, and couples, and they'd like to hear from it.
Yeah,
all different people from different walks of life, what their experience is, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Any ugly for you?
No, but I will tell you this. You know, we talked about this before. I've mentioned this to others. I've got a friend of mine who, when we talk occasionally on the phone, he's always asking me, "Hey, did you go out to any bars last night?" And I'm living here. I'm not a 2-week millionaire here. I am making a living here. I'm surviving. You know, I'm not surviving. I'm living. So financially, I'm doing great. So do I hang out in bars? Nope. Do I go to them? Yeah, sure. Just like everybody else. But I don't spend every single day. When I go out my walks in the morning at 7 a.m. at Rompo, there'll be guys still at the bars there.
Yes, I've seen it.
Right? But they're there for 2 weeks out of the year, which is exactly what I'd be doing if I was here 2 weeks out of the year.
Partying.
Right? Partying, having a great time. But I'm here forever. So I don't plan on, other than a short visit back to the States. Matter of fact, when I went back in November of last year, I was back 17 days and I was here. It was a quick trip in and out, done. And that's kind of what it is. It'll be, you know, less than a month trip when I go back, but I'm here to live. This is exactly what
And you're here on a retirement visa.
I am. Absolutely.
Any problems getting your retirement visa?
No, and I was telling somebody the other day that I'm going to do my own renewal. I'm going to try it. I've been researching it. I've done the 65,000 every month since August of last year.
Yeah,
which is the requirement. And then what I'll end up doing is I'm going to do the TM7 paperwork, and that's the requirement that you have to fill out the paperwork. You have to go to the bank and get the documents from your bank.
Been there, done that. Yep.
And then you'll go do it. And I just want to do it because one of the members of the group, what is his name? Guapo Loco.
Yeah.
Right. He did it, and he posted on the site his expenses, and I thought that's pretty interesting. He was able to do it because he had the 800,000 bought in the bank.
Right.
I've done the 65,000. I just wanted to do it myself.
Right.
I've done, along with help from Brownie and from Jack and Pinky, or what is it? Nomad Jack and Pinky.
Yeah.
We've done the 90-day check-in multiple times. So I just want to be able to do this stuff so I can show people that it's not as hard as they think.
Yeah.
Right. I know it's a bureaucracy. I know, but ultimately you have to just roll with the punches. I accept. Well, let me back up. I've lived in Hawaii. I knew island time. I worked for Indian tribes. I knew Indian time. I know what Thai time is. I understand all this. You just have to relax.
Don't get stressed out.
And accept it. Right? Don't get upset, because when you go down to immigration, you'll see those guys who don't accept it, who are excited, who get frustrated. And you're like, I don't understand them. I don't understand why they're so wrapped up, and they're really aggravated, and their blood pressure is going through the roof. You can tell.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense. Just roll with it.
Yeah.
Right? Take your time.
I get Singh, our agent, to do it.
Yep.
I don't stress over nothing. I give him my passport. He comes back 2 days later. There you go. There's your new retirement visa.
Well, and I'm kind of a glutton for punishment, because I like to know how the system works. And I like to know, I'll give you an example. So TM30s.
Yeah.
So the TM30 form is the form that you get from immigration.
For your address.
Exactly. For your address. If you check into a hotel, they do it electronically, automatically.
Yeah.
Right? If you rent a condo, the condo owner or their agent has to do it for you.
Correct.
All right. So I want to know how hard it is to do it. So if my girlfriend or my friend from the Philippines shows up, I will do her TM30. just
Okay.
to see how it's done, right? I want to do that kind of stuff just so I'll know for my own peace of mind. Because ultimately, we can rely on agents, which they do a great job. I used an agent. I have no problem with agents. I just want to know how the process works.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Glutton for
I
punishment.
agree with you 100%. I'm just one of those, I don't like sitting there in queues and lines.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather pay Sing to do it for me. Let him do the wait.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be out and about having
Well, and
fun.
he's got the fast track, right? We know that.
Exactly.
We know that.
Yeah, the agents do.
Yeah.
They can go through lickety split
Exactly.
with anything out here. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Correct. I agree
So
with that.
without further ado, let's get in the chat comment section, see who we got online, and read out some of their comments and thoughts. Ernie, and ask him some questions about what it's like here as a retiree from the U.S. First time really in Jomtien, because you hadn't been to Jomtien before.
Correct.
And get to know you. First up, we got Glenn Hotspur says, I cannot make today's live stream, Coop, so I just want to say happy 4th of July to you and all the American cousins in the community. All right, Glenn, take care, buddy. Enjoy your 4th of July. Mike says, hiya, Coop, Darlene and team. Welcome to your special guest. A question. Some YouTubers talking about Thai immigration wanting proof of how much money you have to fund your expenses on holiday. Fact, yes, it is. To come to Thailand on vacation, you should show funds equaling 20,000 baht. When you land, immigration can ask you for this.
Correct.
I've never been asked. I do know people that have been asked. So yes, it is absolutely fact. But they're not going to say to you, if you tell them I'm coming over to retire, all right, show me that you got enough money for the next 20 years.
I will say that when I went to the Philippines and I got into Manila, they did ask for my accommodations.
Yeah, where are you staying?
That's all they wanted to know. They had no information there about money, although there's a requirement.
Yeah.
But they wanted to know my accommodations. When I came back to Thailand, they saw that I had retirement. I did the Tim's check-in, just easy, very easy.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I will say that Tim's thing,
the app I told you to download,
correct.
Everybody did
I
download?
downloaded it on that exact day. I did the whole thing and verified. Of course, I couldn't do the medical, what they call the medical verification, until 3 days prior. And
just to say you hadn't been to Africa.
It even
because
sent
of
me.
Ebola.
It sent me an email.
Yeah.
That said, hey, you can start doing this now, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
So a reminder.
Yeah. So yes, Mike, it is true that you can get asked for proof that you have 20,000 baht. It can be in euros, it can be in dollars, British pounds,
whatever the equivalency is.
As long as you have the equivalent in your currency to 20,000 baht, you're good to go. Yeah. Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky says, good morning, Coop and Ernie. Happy 4th and 250th birthday to the great America. Pinky had a question, Ernie. How do you find the women of the Philippines compared to other parts of the world?
Ah, the old question.
I'm just going to grab my phone. Go ahead.
This is the question that gets me in trouble. No. Well, I will say this. I have known Filipinos all my time. I was in the Marine Corps for 21 years, and I had been lucky enough to be stationed with people who were married to Filipinas or the Filipino organizations that I had been around. Always have been some of the great people, always happy, always helpful. And I will say that Angie and I had made several trips to the mall there. And just when you think, oh, well, that's the most beautiful Filipina I've seen, there's another one, and another one. So I would say that they're everywhere. And somebody had told me one time that you got to be careful when you go to the mall if you're dating a Filipino, because other Filipinos will hit on you. Once again, that didn't happen to me because I was not alone. But there's a lot of beautiful
it
folks
generally
there.
happens to you if you're under 60.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But I will say that they're just lovely people. The women are beautiful, and they take care of you. Angie did a great job. Restaurants and where we were going and how we got there and those types of things. So it was awesome.
So how do Filipino women compare to other women around the world in your experience?
Well, they're traditional women,
Mm.
and they like to take care of their household, their man, their family, and that is something that is escaping the West.
Yeah.
You hear one of the biggest complaints of the West is that men can't find women like that, and they
That
can't.
old fashioned.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being old fashioned. There's nothing wrong with the man will take care of the woman takes care of the man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's life. And that is something that a lot of guys are looking for right now. So financially, I'm not rich, but I financially am set.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking for a partner, and that's the main reason that I kind of put the feelers out to the girls, because I was like, hey, I know you guys know somebody.
Yeah.
You've got some
And
friends.
they
out
do. They
there.
got loads of friends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I read the other day that the Philippines are the number 3 country worldwide that they have more people working outside their country, behind Russia and China.
Yeah.
But as far as population wise, they're a third of those countries.
Mm.
So it's huge, the remittance back to those countries and things like that. But great folks, great, like I said, the women are beautiful. They know how to take care of people, take care of men. So,
well, I can honestly say when Darlene and I lived in the Philippines for 18 months prior to coming to Thailand, most of her friends approached me and asked me straight out, Coop, you got any single friends? Is your brother single? Well, yeah, he is, but I think it's a little young for you. He's 28.
Well, hang on.
Yeah, big, huge age difference between me and him. I call him the accident.
Yeah.
My dad said it was a good night.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, bless him. He's great. My younger brother, he's 32 now, but then he was 28.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't really know any single people. But now I started this YouTube channel 3 years ago.
Yeah.
We're inundated with them.
Well,
absolutely inundated.
I tell people all the time that don't underestimate the benefit of the community, the Filipino community.
Yeah.
For me, I think that's a great thing. They go out and do their own thing. They run, they exercise, they go to coffee shops, which is great. For me, that's ideal. They've got something to do other than, for lack of a better word, be up your butt all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. It gives me some peace and quiet from time to time.
Perfect. And they don't want to be around me all day long. Get out, do something. So,
and I love the relationship that I have with my wife, and so does Jack and Brooke and everybody else. That's out here with the Filipino. Is the girls who go out and do their things. Maybe they'll go shopping, they'll go to the salon, get their nails or the hair done. Maybe they go for a massage, do karaoke on the beach, and all that. Gives us time, guys, to go out and do guy things.
That's right.
That girls don't necessarily like doing, like going on motorbike rides, going to play golf. Yeah. Shooting the shit over a coffee on a Wednesday morning.
Actually, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Doing absolutely nothing.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
Next up, 1, 2, 3, it's Mr. JD, our neighbor, says, hey, Coop, Ernie, and for all those Americans out there, a happy 4th of July for 250 years.
All right.
Yeah.
Happy
Thank you,
birthday.
Mr. JD. He's my neighbor, too.
Right down the street here.
That's it. Moved just at the back of me here. Terry Fallon from Canada says, hello, Coop, Darlene, and special guest. Happy 4th of July to all our great American friends. Can't stay for the live today as we are on the road to visit a friend. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Fallon. Let's have a safe trip, and we'll chat to you when you get back and see you on the next live stream, buddy. Roger Walker, good evening, good morning, Darlene, Cooper, Ernie, and everyone. Happy 4th of July. Thumbs up. Yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream or the replay,
Yeah.
Pound it. It's
Yeah.
free. Give us a thumbs up. Ben Rat says, bring back Brock.
What? Yeah, he is much better looking.
Brock. Oh, I don't know
Brock.
about that. Yeah. What a Sale says, happy 4th of July, Darlene and Cooper. Looking forward to a great show. Love to all in the community. Thank you. What a Sale. Mike the Medic, good morning and happy 250th Independence Day from the U.S.
Hey, Mike, Semper Fi, Mike. I see that you're a devil dog. I've always wanted to ask you, what was your MOS and when were you in? I was a 7051. I was in from October of 1980 to basically September 30th, 2001. So
I ain't got a clue what they're talking about.
Well-
This is what we call grunt talk.
well, I'm looking at Mike.
I've
Mike's
seen
got
his
the-
badge.
He's
Yeah.
got the devil dog thing on there, so I
Yeah.
was kind of curious about that. So
Yeah.
I got the opportunity. Thanks,
There
Mike.
you go. Scott Emeritus says, happy
Oh, Scotty.
259th, no, 250th. Next key over is the 0 from the 9. To all in the chat, feel free to wish the wife happy birthday. She's 64 today. Happy birthday, Emeritus.
She is young.
Yeah, you know Scotty Emeritus.
I do. I
Yeah.
do.
Hey, Ernie, looking forward to hearing what you have to say.
Hey, Scotty. Hey, listen, I love Scott's walk video, or what he would talk about when he'd walk in the mornings down, because he was in Wangamat,
Yes.
right? And so when he'd walk along Beach Road, he would tell me all about the stories about being accosted in the mornings at 4:35 o'clock in the morning.
By the bar girls coming out the
Exactly.
bars.
The lady boys.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
But I will say he would take pictures and send them back to his wife and go, they won't leave me alone.
Yeah. Mm.
I know they're due back, so it's great.
Henry, Captain Action says, yay, tap on the like button. Give pizza a chance.
Yes, I love pizza.
What's your favorite pizza in Thailand?
Pepperoni is my favorite
you-
in Thailand, but
What-
my favorite pizza is pepperoni jalapeno.
From who?
Oh, Oregano's
Oh, the one
Is
at
Rompo
Rompo Market. Yeah.
is number one,
They're pretty good.
but
yeah.
number two would be Dom's.
Dom's is another good
That's
one. Yeah.
over at Pratamac.
Know that
So,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, those are my 1 and 2 right now. I'm always looking for a better pizza place.
Have you tried the pizza company? The Thai
No,
one.
no, but I have tried the Bronx Pizza, which was by the slice, which is very
we
good.
went there all together. Yeah.
And Outlaw Pizza,
Those were both good.
very good over at Soy Linky.
Soy
It's
Linky,
Ye-
yeah.
Linky. So there's a lot of pizza here. And
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, I saw something the other day. I was like, I haven't eaten at that pizza joint, so I'm going to try that one.
The Thai pizza company, their tomato sauce they put on the pizza is just fantastic.
Mm,
I love it. That one would come number 3 to me.
okay.
Number 1 would have to be Bronx.
Bronx. Yeah,
I
Bronx was
love
good.
Bronx.
Yeah.
And then number 2 would be the one in Rumpo.
Oregano's is good. So,
Because the one at Bronx, you get the big pizza slice. It's
Yes,
like that big.
absolutely.
You know?
yeah, it's already made. They heat
Yeah.
it up for
And
you.
you buy it by the slice.
Yeah, exactly.
They're huge slices. Yeah.
Great.
Outside the Box says, happy Independence Day. Thank you,
Yeah.
Outside the Box, and to you too, brother. Kenny Ford says, good evening to all.
Kenny.
Great day bowling on Monday. Glad to be back to routine.
Kenny, he was the winner last week.
I thought you won.
No, he beat me.
He beat you.
No, Kenny beat me. He came from behind. Yeah.
Well, I had an off day.
Yeah, absolutely. And
My,
you don't
my shoulder was killing me on
and
Monday.
what? And what?
What?
And what?
You won.
No.
I lost.
Darlene beat you both games. I just
I
wanna
know,
say-
even my wife beat me. That's how bad a game I was having. We got our first shout out. It's from Chris and Leck, who bought 3 coffees and say, see you in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Wow,
perfect.
he's back, Chris.
Fantastic.
Yep, back from the good old USA.
Yeah, fantastic.
Chris, please, buddy, please bring me some sugar-free creamers. I'll pay you for them. I know my sister's going to be here in 3 weeks. She's bringing some over
Oh,
from
nice.
Texas.
Very nice.
She's coming over for Texas. She'll be here for the meet and greet, so
Yeah.
you'll see her then. She's single, by the way.
Oh, there you go. See? There you go.
And she's your age, too.
Well, my gosh.
64.
She
No,
maybe want somebody younger.
who knows? My sister, Julie, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because she'll be on here to put me down
Yeah,
in 2 weeks, in
exactly.
3 weeks' time, so I better
Can't
Zip
wait.
it. But thank you, Chris, and good to have you back in the land of smiles, buddy. Roger with the D says, good
Oh.
evening, Ernie. Good to see your ugly side.
Roger, I would give you the salute, but it wouldn't be appropriate right
Not
now.
on the live stream. We have a special salute out here. It's a one-finger salute.
Well, but both hands.
Yeah. Captain Action says 250 for USA, 288 for Thailand.
Yep.
Okay.
Got to add the 543 to that to get the date.
Yes.
Yes, it's 543 to the 2026. 543 is the, what is it, 20 something 69 or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
years
Yep,
over here in
yep.
Thailand. Yeah. Johnny Pulo says, good day, Cooper, Darlene, and Ernie. Hope everyone is well. We know Johnny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Southside Johnny.
Southside Johnny, great guy. He's actually bought me a hat with that rooster on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I call him Big Cock Johnny. I'm just saying.
What's the rooster for?
It's his rugby team.
Ah, rugby team.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I ever since I've seen it, I've called him Big Cock Johnny.
What a sale says, thanks to all of you that have served in the military. Thank you.
Thank you, What a Sale.
Much appreciated.
Appreciate it.
A lot of us veterans are out.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of veterans here.
Yeah. And our group, a lot of firefighters, police officers, bus drivers,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
teachers.
A lot of
We
good
got 'em
folks
all.
here. A lot of good folks here.
Yeah. People that worked in the legal side of profession, you know, from immigration officers to police officers,
the
FBI,
government,
CIA, government officials. I even got a prison warden
Uh-oh.
guy. He's a prison warden from Canada here.
Well, now I will
He's a
say,
great guy.
I will say we've had a couple of guys. We had one guy from Tassie who was
Tasmania and
yeah,
Australia.
Roger Carpenter was a worked down in the prisons down there. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so very good group of people here.
Diversified. group.
Yes. Las Vegas Trader says, Cooper, you mentioned that 4 condo complexes offer a shuttle bus service for residents. Other than Dusit Grand Park 1 and 2, do you recall the other 2 condo complexes that offer a shuttle bus service?
Copacabana, but they charge.
No, I'm talking the free ones,
Oh, okay.
the shuttle bus service.
I just know of Dusit 1 and 2, but they also go to Dusit Condo, which is their other building
the
on
one on
Second
Second
Road.
Road, yeah.
Right.
Dusit Grand Condo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the other 2, and I can't think of their names, Las Vegas Trader. Send me an email and I will remind my wife and she'll know the exact names of them. She's not here with us tonight.
My second favorite place to be is Las Vegas. I love it.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I liked Vegas.
Oh,
I
well,
was going there since I was a kid.
I
But
used
when I was a kid and a preteen and a teenager, the only place I could go legally was Circus Circus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't go in any
You-
of the
you would
casinos
not wanna
because I
go there
wasn't
today.
21.
you would not want to go there today. But I hang out like at Circa or the D
Mhm.
or downtown, and I love downtown.
Yeah.
El Cortez. I love the old side. So much more personable.
El Cortez, that's where all the YouTubers go to film.
Well, that's the old mafia guys back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was one of theirs. Yeah.
Hmm.
I love the history of Vegas.
Now, forgive me, guys, if I start slurring my words. I'm not a drinker. Ernie comes over my house and he says, Coop, have a, what is this?
Crown Royal. Yes.
Crown Royal. Yeah. It's going to my head. I've only had
I think
half a glass.
that's his first one. This is my
That's your
second one.
Second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to my head a little bit. Roger, with the D, Dusit Ground Condo View, yes, the
Yes.
shuttle does stop by there and pick up as
But he
well.
won't pick Roger up.
No, he don't live there.
No, he does.
He lives at Dusit Ground Condo View?
Yes, he just got a ocean view condo,
Ah, okay.
but he's so ornery they won't pick him up.
Mike Dottie says, Happy 4th. Hope all is well. In the land of smiles, we're doing good, Mike and little Mike. How you guys doing? Scott Merites says, I have to delay our return from the end of this month to the end of August. Never to give my wife's knee another month. Need to give my wife's knee another
Yeah.
month to recover prior to traveling. Okay. Hope her knee gets better
Scotty,
soon, buddy.
I want to talk to her about that knee replacement because I have knee issues myself, but I heard she did both of them at one time. And that is, I mean, you got to be tough to do that.
I heard that you did the stem cells here in Thailand.
I did.
Tell me a bit about that.
So in 2004, I tore my knee up, ACL, MCL, ligaments. I tore everything, snow skiing. Unfortunately, it wasn't while I was on active duty. So, but I did it snow skiing, and I had the whole surgery done. Everything was great. About 9 years later, 2013, I had it cleaned out. And basically the doctor said that, I said, so what can I expect? He goes, well, I'll see you when you need a knee replacement. So when I came here, I went to Zen Clinic.
Zen, the popular one in Pradamak.
Yeah, Pradamak.
And I filmed that on our channel.
Yep. And they did a great job. They do a scan. They scan your knee. They take photos. And then I elected to do the stem cells. And then over a 90-day period, they follow you, they massage you, they do PRP injections, which is basically your blood cells mixed together to encourage the growth of the stem cells.
Okay.
And then they tell you to come back in a year. So I saw growth in the comparison between the 90-day and the original photos. So I'm hoping that I can extend the period of time for knee replacement. My knee is fine. The only thing that I have a problem with is I'm a side sleeper, and sometimes I sleep with my knees and
locked together.
Correct.
Ditto.
And I think that hurts it. But for the most part, I don't have any problems with my knees. So
great.
I in January, I'll go back a year later to get a comparison to decide what I'm going to do next. But I asked my doctor in the US, I said, when will I know I need knee replacement?
Yeah.
And he said, basically, when you can't do what you want to do. I'm not there yet.
Right.
Right.
Well, no, you come bowling and badminton every week.
Yeah. I don't have a problem mobility wise.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I'm just trying to extend the life of my knee 10 years.
Right.
That's my goal. Right. And things have worked out really good. It was $2,400, which I thought was money well spent.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
And it wasn't an option in the States. So I didn't have
you can't do stem cells in the States. Yeah.
So I did it.
Not available.
And like I said, I am feeling much better. And ultimately I'll know more in January. So
now, did you notice the difference between mobility prior to getting the stem cells?
Yeah.
Now?
It's much better.
Yeah.
I used to walk 6 to 8 miles a day. So I put a lot of pressure on my knee. And during that period of time, number one, you couldn't drink alcohol, which sucked. And you had to cut back on the amount of walking you did. Now I'm back up to 5-6 miles a day. No big deal. Right. So, but like I said, it's occasionally I will notice the way I'm sleeping impacts that, which is really weird. Right.
Yeah.
Because I use a pillow or whatever, but that's the only negative part about it. And I had that problem before. It wasn't stem cells that was causing that problem.
Well, what I do is Darlene found one of those extra long pillows. I don't know what you call them.
Are they round?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like you, I'm a sidey. I sleep on my side. And my knees were always locked together, and I'd find I'd get a little bit uncomfortable, and I'd be tossing and turning a little bit in my sleep. But what I do is I lay on my side, and I put that between both of my knees.
Yes.
Super comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super comfortable.
Well, I use a pillow, but I do need to get a better one, right? Because I don't have that one, right? And
I'll show you after the live stream. Yeah.
Need that.
Yeah. There's a word that they call them. Type pillows over here.
Yeah.
They basically go the whole length of the bed.
Well, I know when you buy like your sheet sets, they don't come with a top sheet, but they come with that pillow sheet.
Correct.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here in Thailand. Yeah. They got them. Yeah. Next up, Mark Schaefer says, hey, Coop, Darlene, and Ernie. Ernie, I met you last August at District Rampart 2 in the pool with the rest of the gang.
Yep.
Good to see you and that you're doing well. And another North Texas Texan planning to be back soon.
Yeah, that's the old Nutters. So everybody knows that the Nut is from Houston, and he thought it'd be funny to call Oklahoma North Texas, which I don't take a slight to, because if there's another state I was going to live in, it'd be Texas. I worked in Texas. I've known a lot of people from Texas, but I'm originally from Oklahoma, which he calls North Texas. So
now, did you know a little bit of history about Texas? I don't even think the Nut knows this, but we'll see. Prior to Texas joining the United States, it used to belong to Mexico.
Correct. They know that.
Took their independence from Mexico.
Correct.
And became their own country.
Correct.
I believe it was for like 8 or 10 years.
Yeah.
And even had their own Texan US dollar currency.
And within their constitution, they can succeed from the US at any time.
Well, they've been threatening to do it for a long time.
Well, if they do, I want to go with them.
What's the name of that governor? Abbott?
Good.
From Texas?
Listen, I call him Wheels Abbott. I love him.
I like him too.
Fantastic.
He's a nice guy.
That's right.
I really like him.
That's
I got
right.
a lot of respect
Him and
for him.
DeSantis. I love them both.
But he's been saying,
Yeah.
one more US,
Yeah.
one more, and we're gonna take our independence
Well,
back.
like I said, I call him Wheels.
Because I think it's
He's
built into their
fantastic.
constitution. They
Yes.
can at any time withdraw from the US.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was going to live anywhere else, that's it.
Texas.
Yep.
Ricardo says, greetings and best wishes to all. Thanks for another episode. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming on and joining us, Ricardo. Mike the Swede says, happy 4th of July to all Americans in the group. American's birthday today, and tomorrow it's my turn.
Well, happy
USA
birthday.
250, me 65. Okay, you're doing pretty well. You only got about 170 years to go.
Mike, I'm catching up with you, buddy. I turned
To catch
64 in September.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done, Mike, and happy birthday tomorrow, buddy. Romeo says, good morning and happy 4th of July. Nice to see Ernie on the live stream. Looks like you have settled into the Thai Sabai lifestyle. Looking forward to see all of you in 11 days.
Hey, you better call me and Pin. Better call me so we can get together. Yes,
He's
absolutely.
only going to be here for 1 week. He's
Oh, my God.
part-timer.
Oh,
Part-timer, 1 week only. And then he's back, I believe, November for like 3 months.
fantastic. Let's go.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
He still won't retire.
Well, don't tell him, but I think he's crazy. So, yeah. And
No, we'll
Pin,
keep it a secret.
Pin probably says the same thing.
So everybody in the live stream that's watching, don't
Yeah,
tell
don't
that
tell
guy.
him.
Yeah, but we
He's
think he's a
crazy.
little. Yeah, he's old enough, and he's got more than enough
Oh, God.
to
yeah.
retire now.
Absolutely.
Why he's still going, nobody knows.
Yeah, the Canadian peso, he's still got enough money.
Yeah, even with the peso. So see you soon in 11 days, Romeo. Next up, Willem Vanderbeek says, hello, Cooper, Darlene, special guest Ernie, and everyone on the live chat. Happy 4th of July for the Americans out there. Thank
Fantastic.
you, Willem Vanderbeek from
Thank you.
the Netherlands.
Yes.
Or Holland, or
Yes. Is it Holland? Is it Denmark? Is it, Norway? Is it-
America's got weird names for everything.
Yeah. We're not that smart when it comes to some of that.
No, I mean, we call it Holland.
Yeah.
Don't know why. However, you got the word Holland out of Netherlands.
Yeah.
You know,
What do I know?
Germans call it Nederland.
Yeah. Hold
You know, the Dutch call themselves Netherlands.
Yeah.
But for example, everybody around the world calls an Arab country by its correct name, Qatar.
Right.
America calls it
Qatar.
Qatar.
Yes. I don't know.
How the hell do you get Qatar out of Qatar?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
In the military.
I
and
don't
I'm like,
understand it. I don't understand it.
I was there one time. Well, what's there to do at night, in Qatar? Is there anything fun to do? Oh, wait.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's get the name right
it's
first.
called Qatar.
Yeah.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
knew exactly where you're going.
Exactly. Romeo says, Ernie, which parts of the Philippines did you visit? Any success on Love Island?
Well, I went to Cebu,
Mhm.
and then Mactan, which is the island right where the airport's at. Stayed at Tumbly, which is a resort there
Mhm.
for a couple days. Great place. So Cebu, um, Mactan, Tumbly. So next time I go back, Bohol, which is the island south of there, which I'll go to.
Mm.
Take the ferry over there. So, but yeah, it's amazing how close some of these people are. Like Dumaguete is north of there, the island north.
Yeah.
Iloilo, which Piki's from, which is north of that.
Mhm.
So I'm learning the geography of the area.
Mhm.
I'm not that familiar with the Philippines because when I was in Okinawa, we were not allowed to travel to the Philippines.
Yeah.
There was no SOFA agreement. So it was kind of after Mount Pinatubo and
Mhm.
during that period of time. So we weren't allowed to travel there. So, but I'm learning my ways. I will say that I made some mistakes as far as like my Wise account, getting money out of the account. I couldn't remember, was it 4 numbers for the PIN or 6? Was it savings, checking, or credit card?
Because your ATM pin in Thailand, 6 numbers.
Correct.
Not 4 like the rest of us in the West.
I struggled.
Yeah.
And if it hadn't been for Angie and me transferring money to her account, I'd been in trouble.
Mm.
But I figured it out quickly. It's 4 digits. And I will say, if you have Wise on the app, you can find out your PIN number through the app.
Okay.
Which is great.
Okay.
So in my case, it was 4. I will say that my Thai bank accounts, both of them, is 6 digits.
Yeah.
So that made it a little difficult. I had taken Wise out in the US, in Thailand. And then when I got to the Philippines, it had been a year. And I was like, wow, is it savings, checking? It turned out it's credit card for me. So I took it out and I was able to get it out. But I will say they sent me an email. And I have two telephones, 2 phones. I have one I call my Thai travel phone. And then I have my American phone, which has my 2-factor authentication, all my banking apps on it. And they sent an email which said, hey, is this you trying to take money out in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yes or no? And the minute I hit yes, they go, thank you. We won't stop any of your transactions after that.
Yeah.
And after that, I had no problems. But it was ignorance on my part, not to do with Wise, not to do with anything else.
Right.
So it's kind of one of those trial and error things.
So any success on Love Island?
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
I think Angie and I have a good relationship. She does want to come back here. The good news is
she doesn't or does?
She does.
Okay, does.
And the good news is she's fixing to do 200 hours of on-the-job training in an emergency room area in a hospital, but she can help old guys. Kind of fits the bill here, right? So if there's any problems, she could be able to take care of me. But
well, we'll do the test then.
Yeah.
When you came back, did you have any hickeys?
No hickeys. Listen, good lovers don't leave marks, and I don't kiss and tell. So
that could be under the shirt right here, you know.
But I think there's going to be there's some more visits, and I think she'll be here in September.
Okay, great.
So, yeah,
be good.
But I owe the girls money, so I know
you
that.
don't. The
no,
girls didn't do it.
No,
for that
those
guy.
girls are going to get their damn money. I'll guarantee you.
They all thought you were joking.
No.
Every single one of them thought you were joking.
No. Listen, 1, 2, 3, Mr. JD knows that I pay all my bets. He's an Alabama fan. I'm a Sooner fan.
Yeah.
Hey, I pay my bets. I pay my debts. The girls, I told them I'd give them 10,000 baht, which is right now $300 or less.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They're getting their money.
Not going to hold.
They're going to get their smoothies. They're going to get their money. I guarantee you. So. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed my time there. I'll go back early July or early August. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we're July now.
Yeah, because she has she finishes class in August, and she has 200 hours of on the job training in the ER and stuff right there in Cebu. So, and then after that, she'll come here.
And it's a relatively short flight. What is it? 3-hour flight?
Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah,
Yeah, it's nothing.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 hours. You do that on Southwest Airlines in the US.
Yeah,
You know?
all day long. Yeah,
Exactly. You know, going from Texas to California, you're looking at
Correct.
a 3-hour flight right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's an easy flight, really. So,
Somebody sending you private messages
the
on the live
the
stream.
nutter,
The nutter.
the nutter. I haven't heard from him in a day or so. So, yeah.
John Pelusi says the constant warm weather in Thailand is a big positive. I'm over the cold here in Sydney. See you guys in December.
Get over here, Johnny.
Southside Johnny.
Get
Looking
over
forward
here.
to you getting back out here, buddy.
Yeah. I love the weather.
Willem says, come 2028, Sony will discontinue physical game disc production for all new games on PlayStation consoles. Cooper, what's your opinion as a gamer? Sucks.
It does suck because I have a PS5
I've got a PS5 right there.
and I have a lot of games that are
Ditto.
older, and I'm an old guy, so I like my golf and I like my, my stuff that I bought years ago.
Yeah.
The idea now, if they say they're not going to support moving forward, but they'll support going back, I'm fine with that. Right.
Yeah, as long as they get the disc drive there.
Yeah.
But here's what I don't like. Willem, Ernie, and I know I got quite a few subscribers that like gaming. I had PlayStation from when it very first came out in the US. When they went online, so you can buy the games online, you didn't have to have the physical discs.
Right.
I bought several games. When I left the US,
You lost them.
lost them all.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you move to a different region,
Regional. Yes.
you have to set up a different name.
Yeah.
You have to set up a different account, and everything that you had on your previous account, gone.
Yeah.
With my discs, I keep them forever.
If they do
If
it
I move back to America tomorrow, all my discs work.
correct. If they're going to do a cloud version where they allow everything to stay forever,
That's
one
going to be the $1 million question that I hope Sony addresses that.
Yeah.
Because they got to think, when they came out with the PlayStation 1, that was about the time you and I were in high school.
Well, hang on a second.
There's only 6 years difference between us, Ernie.
When did you graduate?
I graduated in 1988.
Oh yeah.
You graduated
80.
80. Okay,
Yeah,
so
80.
yeah,
years.
but I should have graduated 87.
Okay.
But because my birthday's September,
Right.
I didn't start until the end of September. I had to wait till the following year to start kindergarten.
Yeah.
So I should have graduated 87. But American school system, what can we say? That would be my number one pet peeve.
Yeah.
If they didn't take the region lock off and allow you to use an account anywhere in the world, I would not buy a PlayStation 6.
Well, when I came back from November, one of the things I brought were about 12, 15, I think it was 15 games.
I got about 50.
Well, I brought what I had.
Yeah.
But I was a Tiger Woods golf guy. I was a soccer guy. I was a basketball guy, right? So I like those games, and of course the NFL stuff.
Yeah.
Those were the games that I primarily kept. Now, as long as they allow those to play, and when I got here, I didn't have a PS5.
Yeah.
But I went on to Facebook Marketplace. I found a used one. I went over to the dark side and picked it up. Worked great.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. Some people bought the new ones, but I like the disc if they're not going to be consistent regionally.
Yeah.
They've got to be consistent regionally. So
Exactly.
and I will say this, I rarely play mine, but on a day like today, I
when
played
it's
it.
raining.
I played it when it was
Ditto,
raining.
I was online today before you
rained,
came over.
It rained almost all day today,
Yeah.
and I played it first time in a while. So
we needed that. We haven't had a good rain since
Listen,
last year.
I would love to have a day or two rain to play my PS5.
Yeah.
So
There you go. Romeo says, John P, see you at the airport in December.
Get over here.
As Johnny's leaving,
Yeah.
Romeo's arriving. See you,
Oh.
buddy.
Oh my God.
David says, hey, Coop and your guest, Ernie, do you guys think you can still get 13K for low season and Dusset, or was that a special deal?
Nope. I'm going to tell you, this
Well,
is
he
what
lives there, so he
listen,
can answer this.
Listen, I was at Deuce at 1 at 15,000, and I picked up Facebook Marketplace and typed in Deuce at 2.
Right.
And I monitored Deuce at 2 almost every day. And I finally found a place that popped up, like had posted. It said posted 30 minutes ago, and I was on it.
Yeah.
You can find it for 13 or even less. Trust me. You just don't panic. There are a lot of deals here. It's amazing the deals here. I look at my 13 and I think I got a great deal. And I'm the guy that I like to know I got a good deal, but I know people got 12.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm not haters on those guys. I like my 13. If I'm under $400 a month, holy cow, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, there is nothing wrong with being, I could not. Okay. So a little backstory on me. For 10 years, I lived in an RV. My
Really?
last RV park cost me $450 a month just to park, not electricity, not sewer, not trash. $450 for that.
Just parking.
Parking. I've got a condo for $389 a month with a pool and a sauna and a friggin' gym.
Underground parking.
Yes, underground parking. And by the way, I have a car and a motorbike. I have no problems finding a place to park.
And do you pay for parking?
No.
There
Free.
you go.
Register my vehicles.
Yeah.
So the idea, it's just crazy. It is the greatest thing going. So yeah, for me, it after a while, it gets to be kind of funny. Like, wow, I just ate lunch for $3. I mean, I go to Triple P's, which is right outside my condo there.
Yeah.
For $100 baht.
$3.
I'm like, $3. Holy cow, are you kidding me?
And were you full?
Absolutely. I couldn't eat it all. Yeah,
For
absolutely.
$3.
Yeah, $3.
Yeah. Now, okay. What'd you have? A Winnebago?
No, I had a 36-foot trailer.
Okay, so you had a fifth wheel.
No, not a fifth wheel. It was a travel trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't like the steps. My first one was a fifth whell, right? But I didn't like the up and down steps.
Right.
I lived in there for 4.5 years. And then for the next 5, 6 years, I had a 36-foot travel trailer. I put a mini split air conditioner in it.
Who made it?
Huh?
Who was it made by?
It was made, hang on. It was made.
I'm into caravanning as well. So
well, my first one was a fifth wheel I bought from my aunt and uncle for $11,000. I lived in it for 4.5 years, sold it for $8,000. So for like $3,000 for that period of time.
You know, you can buy them in Thailand. They're getting real big on it now in Thailand.
I see one on Sukhumvit all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I should go talk to that guy. But when I bought the 36-footer, I worked in McKinney, Texas, or Allen, Texas.
Right.
And I parked it in McKinney. And the parking was $450 a month. But my the year before, I had an apartment that was $1,250 a month. And they sent me a nice little note when it came time to renew. Congratulations. It's great having you here. We're going to raise your rent $250 a month to $1,500. And I knew that I couldn't outrun that.
Yeah.
So then I went and paid $19,000 for a 36-foot trailer.
Right.
And I spent $450 a month to park it, which is a bargain.
Right.
Right.
Was it single or twin axle?
It was a twin axle.
Okay.
It was great.
Yeah.
It had 2 air conditioners, everything else, but they were so inefficient and so noisy. I put a mini split in,
right,
which had heating and air conditioning in it.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because it was before COVID, and it was like $600.
Yeah.
And then after COVID, they almost doubled. But I lived in that thing until 2024.
Right.
And then 2024, I bought a house and bigger, and thinking that I would use that as my base of operations, and I
Yeah.
would come here for 8 months, live there 5 months. And then after I did that, I thought, wow, I'm spending all this money on lawn care, insurance, all this other stuff. I thought, what a waste. And then I went back in November,
Yeah.
sold it,
Yeah.
and came back here full time.
Yeah.
So I said, screw it. I'm not doing it.
Well, we went to Bangkok Car Show 2 years ago, and I
Mhm.
filmed it on the channel. They've got all them there.
Yeah.
At the car show, and I was amazed how big a community and how fast it's growing in
Yeah.
Thailand. Thai people love RVs.
Yeah.
They're going RV crazy right now.
There's some great places.
Yeah.
The beaches
Some
here.
good RV parks, and I've seen them parked on the beach here.
Yeah, absolutely.
On Jomtien Beach Road,
Mhm.
but sat there for a whole week. Nobody said, "Excuse me, you have to move your vehicle."
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Camped up there for the whole week.
Yeah. There's some
Paid
nice
zero
areas here.
zero penny.
Yeah.
Not one penny.
Well, there's one I keep seeing that one on Sukhumvit. I really want to go in there and ask those people what
I've
they
seen
want
it
for it.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it too. So there you go, David. Yes, you can still get a deal there.
Yeah.
Alvy says, I notice more begging kids that stay out way too late at night. No trash cans, beach access in Mactan is owned by the resorts like Florida. And if you try to get more than one thing done in a day, no way. And
Yeah.
he's talking about the Philippines.
Yeah.
there.
Well, we went to Mactan and we went to one of the resorts there, and you have to drive through some
Shady area.
shady.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but there's a lot of trash and stuff.
Slump.
And then you get to the
Yeah.
area and you're like, oh my God, it's so quiet
Mhm.
and it's so beautiful on the beach. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But you drive through that to go to the market. You drive through that to go to the stores. It's just crazy.
But no YouTuber in the Philippines will tell you about the bad areas out there.
Oh,
and what it's really like.
Yeah. Like I said,
They sugarcoat the hell out of it.
the people are fantastic.
Yeah.
And I don't fault the people, because when I hear about issues about government, this, that, and the
Yeah.
other, I think that's in a lot of places in the world. But it is amazing the difference between the have and the have-nots in a lot of places.
In the Philippines
Yeah.
and Thailand. Have you seen any beggars out here?
Yeah, but they're not usually Thai. They're Burmese, or
Mhm.
what do you call that now? What do they call that? Burma now.
Burma, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not Thai. They're Laos, Cambodian. They're Burmese. They're not Thai
Hmm.
in most cases, and they run a little thing where they're relieving each other. So it's like a little scam. They'll have a kid, but the kid's not theirs, or a dog which is not theirs. So
Now,
there's-
where have you seen these at? Because I think in 3 years, I've seen 2 beggars.
I've seen them. They've been on, like when I walk in the mornings
Mhm.
or later in the afternoon. I've seen them.
Right.
But not a lot. But on Thai media,
Hmm.
they're quick to tell you that they're not Thai,
Right.
and to not give them money,
Right.
right? Type things, right?
Yeah.
So
There you go. Bit of advice there from Ernie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alvy, Alvy, I know him from Kentucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. One big happy family here
Yes,
on Cooper's
yes.
Thai Adventure. Mike says, "Hey Ernie, welcome to Saturday Night Live. Good to hear your story on condos. Have you checked out Cetus? Looks like a spacious option.
Oh, it is.
Liz lives there. You know Liz.
Well, Liz is there, but Rob is there.
Yeah.
There's somebody else there, but Mikey was. So Cetus has 2 buildings.
Yes.
They have the building in the front, which is all 2 bedrooms, which
Yeah.
is a smaller, shorter, like 9 or 10 stories, and then
Yeah.
they have the big tower behind them.
Correct.
You got to be. I just say this: the people that I know who live at Cetus, Scotty Richmond lives there,
Mhm.
Rob lives there. They're very happy with there.
Yeah.
Mikey was in the shorter building up front,
Mhm.
and there was an issue with his air conditioning. I think he said his last AC bill was like 9,000 baht. So there was
Damn, that's more than me in a pool villa.
correct. I mean, I'm paying 1,200-1,400,
My
right?
bill's 6,000.
Yeah, exactly. So the question was why he tried to get them to look at the ACs. The owners didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
So he broke his lease and moved. But I love Cetus. The location is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's on Beach Road. It's on the bus route.
Yeah.
just like any place else in this part of Thailand, there's 2 7-Elevens real close by. I'm shocked there's not a third one, but it's beautiful. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I will say that in the future, I'm looking at Cetus, Aries, Lupini Park,
Brooks
View
looking at all
Talay
those.
8.
Yeah.
We're looking at View Talay 5, C
With the
and
sea
D.
view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We're all down in those areas. So we're hoping that some of these new buildings will take some people away to give us the opportunity to move.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely will.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, Cetus is an excellent building.
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic
Yeah.
place. I love it.
Johnny says, "Hey Alpha, can't wait for it." 1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD says, "Ernie, all of the Roll Tide tribe will always welcome North Texans into our family."
Roll Tide. Now we had this conversation the other
What
day.
the heck is a Roll Tide?
Well, Mr. JD is from he spent a lot of time in the DC area, but
Okay.
his daughter went to school in Alabama.
Go
The
Bama.
University,
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
And that's what they always say, Roll Tide. And now over the last year, Oklahoma's now in the SEC. So now it's, they're beating up on my team. So but no, I'm happy to be there. I love the competition. And yes, thank you for welcoming me in your family.
Excuse me. Chris Ann says, "Hey Ernie, how do you tackle leaving family behind? Were they?" And that's as much
Okay.
as he got cut off.
So Chris, here's the deal. I lived my family, both my sons live in Norman, Oklahoma. I lived in Moore, less than 5 miles away. And believe it or not, they would have to drive past me to go to work every day at the Air Force Base. And
Right.
I love my kids, and they're raising their families. Their kids are. My youngest son is 2 and 9 or 7, 2 and 7, and my oldest son his daughter is almost 2 years old now. They're raising their family. They're doing their thing. For me, I told them, "Hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm 20 hours away. If you need something, call me."
Yeah.
Right. The great thing about my kids is financially, they don't need my money.
Right.
They make plenty of money. They're doing great. I tell people all the time, I say, "You know how you raise good kids? They don't call you and ask you for money."
Yeah.
And the good news is, that's great. But I've always told them that if they need me, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll jump on a plane and, it's 20 hours away type deal. But once again, I'll plan my vacation back to the States so that we could get together over the holidays and those types of things. But, be realistic. Your kids are working, your kids are raising their families, they're doing their own thing. I don't want to be a busybody in their life, and not to mention the fact I raised them, I moved on, I've got my own retirement, and I'm trying to enjoy my life.
Do they support you being over here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have they got any plans to come visit?
No, because their children are young, but I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Messenger or anything else, and we chat all the time. My mom
What's this
also.
I hear your mom's thinking of coming out here to see you?
Yep. My mom, she's almost 80, and she travels all over the world. She cruises a lot. She's in Vegas right now playing in poker tournaments, and she plans on be here in November, December timeframe.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. I'd love to meet her.
Yeah, she's great. Excuse me.
I'm gonna pick her brain about it.
She's
Little
fantastic.
Ernie.
She is fantastic.
Yeah. But I hear this a lot, Chris, that people a little bit skeptical at first. They're just afraid that want to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah.
And then when you're here and you're part of a community, you got friends, you're having a great time. That's when that your family gets behind you and supports you.
Well, ultimately, if I was back in the States right now, my friends would be working.
Yeah.
I'd be twiddling my thumbs. Oklahoma is not a walkable community,
Right.
like Jomtien is.
Right.
I would be trying to drive to wherever I was going. It's just a different mindset.
Mm.
So I think this works out really good for me, and they support it.
Yeah.
So
That's great. Binrat says, as a single man, did you move all your boxes over or in storage back home?
So I started out by leaving my house and a lot of clothing and stuff back in the States.
Right.
So just a little backstory on me. I spent 18 and a half years in the casino business. I had suits and shoes. For lack of a better word, I was a clothes whore. All right. I had clothes all over. And when I went back in November, I probably made 3 trips to Goodwill or to the tribe that I worked with
Salvation
to
Army.
donate stuff away.
Yeah.
Correct. 100%.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to sell anything. I had an adjustable bed and all this stuff. And my buddy Scott, he's like, let me sell it for you at my barbecue grill. And so he's the one that did all the selling. I was just anxious to get rid of it and move. Ultimately in November, when I went back, my goal was, I thought in 3 months, I'd get everything sold. Well, it worked out that I made a phone call I got back on Friday, Thursday, I made a phone call on Friday to my friend who was a real estate agent and said, what can I do? He put it on his website, and by Wednesday it was sold. Cash,
Wow.
boom, done. And I was staying at a buddy's house, and I had my truck parked at his house. And another guy comes over and just, hey, whose truck's outside? He said, hey, Ernie's selling his truck. Do you want to buy it? He said, let me drive it. And he goes, do you want cash or check? And I said, dude, I don't care what you give me because I know where you live. So, so he paid me, and then I was done. And that Wednesday, I made plans to leave on Monday, and I was out in 17 days. I knew that I was not coming back as far as that goes. So no, I don't have anything in storage. I don't have any trucks or vehicles or anything. I sold everything. Now, if I go back, I'll rent or buy something short term, but I don't plan on staying there. So this has been great for me. So Thailand is been, like I said, I had the opportunity to live in Hawaii, into Japan, I travel throughout Asia, and this works out really great for me. So don't have a plans to go back.
Ditto.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. This is home for me.
I don't hate America.
No, I don't.
love my country.
Yeah.
If I go back, it'll be for a month or less, but it'll be planned, and that'll be it. I'll be back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Willem says, Ernie, what's the biggest challenge you faced when making the move to Thailand?
I would say my biggest challenge was to make sure that all my financials, along with my visa, was done right.
Right.
Other than that, I didn't have any other challenge. It was so simple. It's crazy how simple it is. But you want to make sure, like I have 2 phones. I have an American phone with my banking, with my 2-factor authentication that I checked before I came here. And then I bought an eBay phone, which was the same model as I currently had. And I bought it just for Thai and for traveling.
Right.
So my American phone with all my 2-factor, my banking stays in the condo or in the safe, and then I walk out. So if I lose this Thai phone, no harm, no foul.
Right.
Because I still have access to everything else. So that was my biggest hurdle or my biggest concern.
Right.
I will say that I called my credit union. They said, oh, you can do this online. You can put down where you're going to be at. No problem, which is true. I called Wise, or I did call Wise. Wise has no option. I called my Capital One card. Capital One says, we don't care where you go. We're going to approve it unless something else is wrong. And that was it. I was on the road. So I've not had any issues yet.
Now, are you using your American phone strictly through Wi-Fi, or do you keep a SIM from the U.S.?
I have a SIM from the U.S. called Tilo.
With who?
Tilo. Tello. I had American. Well, I had AT&T,
Okay.
but AT&T was sticking me for like $200 a month
Mm.
if you used it for Wi-Fi calling or something. So I found that TELO, TELLO,
That's the new one on me.
allowed me to keep my number,
Hmm.
allowed me to verify everything, and that was important for $25 a month. The first
Wow.
3 months, I think, is $10, and then it goes to $25 a month.
That is super cheap.
Fantastic, right? So, but that's what I did, and I do Wi-Fi calling
Hmm.
in most cases.
Hmm.
So it works great. It does everything I needed to do, because what happens is I make this 65,000 baht remittance into Thailand
Ditto. Yeah, I do the
to
same. Yeah.
to be in line with my visa,
Mhm.
right? And in order to do that, my credit union, Navy Federal Credit Union, which is the largest credit union in the world, will not allow me to do it automatically. They require me, for security reasons, to contact them each time I do this. So I get my Social Security on the third Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
So the third Wednesday of every month, that evening, which is like 9 a.m. here,
Right.
9 p.m. there, I call them, or I'm sorry, the other way around. I call them and say, hey, I want to transfer X number of dollars.
Right.
Usually about 2,500. And they do that. And they always tell you it's 5 to 7 business. They have this whole script they do. And you're like, yes, yes, yes. And by 10 o'clock on Friday morning, my money's in there.
Hmm.
So it's less than a day and a half,
Right.
right? So I've done that for almost a year now. August will be a year. And then I will then do my renewal of my visa the probably first part of September.
Yeah, and you'll save money on
Correct.
renewing it too.
Correct.
Yeah, if you do
Yeah.
it the
I
month.
think it's like 4,300. I think Guapo did it for like $4,300.
Yeah.
Or 4,300 baht,
Correct.
which is what, $120,
Nothing, is
$125
it?
bucks. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Mr. Nut, there he is. Says, good evening, Coop and Ernie and the rest of the gang. Thailand is really great.
The nut got here the week after me, and him and I met, and his sense of humor, I knew instantly that we were going to hit it off.
He's a wacky son of a gun, ain't he?
But I will tell you, I love to watch the people around the nut
Yeah.
when he's talking, because they're just like reeled in and they're buying into it. And I'm laughing the whole time going, there's a punchline here somewhere, right?
Always got
Always
a punchline. He's very wacky. Great guy.
Funny
great
guy. Funny guy.
He moved down to Bank Saray.
Yeah.
He told us he was going for months.
Yes.
Says, Coop, guys, it's not far. I'll be up there for every event.
10
I'll be up
minutes.
here. It's
Oh my
not far.
God.
It's only 10 minutes away. Blah, de, blah, de, blah. I haven't seen him once.
Yeah. It's not 10 minutes. It's 30 minutes.
I think he did it one trip and he's like, nah, okay.
Well,
I'll stay down
there
here.
was a period of time where he had the condo here and there.
Yeah, when
like
he was
2 or
going
3
back and
weeks.
forth.
That he had a place to crash.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him. I got back on the 22nd and I haven't seen him since. So
I haven't seen him since I got back from the cruise.
Yeah. Well, I missed the nutter.
He's wacky. Yeah, he's a great guy, though. Chris N says, were your family okay with the move?
Absolutely. I told my kids,
Your mom, of course?
Yeah, I've got 2 boys. They're 36 and 37 now.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's almost 80. Pretty much what I was doing. Matter of fact, to the point to where I even gave them a code word that if there was some kidnap ransom issue, right? So I'm gonna tell you, because you hear these stories, especially in Central South America.
Yeah,
where you
down
get
there.
kidnapped.
Yeah.
So what I did was we had no cell phones, no Apple Watches, no technology. And we walked out in the yard to hand them a piece of paper with a code word on it that said, if you don't hear this word, it's not me.
Right.
So if there's a scam going on, it's not me. But they knew what I was doing. They fully were behind it. But here's the thing. I think you have to live your life. You have to live your life. There's a point in time where, they're going to live their life.
Yeah.
I expect them to prioritize their family over me.
Yeah.
Right. So all the people that are out there that are worried about what their kids are doing, do you want to wait around for them to want you? And usually it's because they need something from you, right? You know, can you help them?
All
Can
my
you
kids
loan
from
them
my
money?
first wife are all married with kids of their
Yes,
own. They don't
yes.
need dad.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
need me. And I tell people, I said, you know how you raise good kids? They don't call you and ask you for money. That's me. I mean, I'm so lucky. They make more money than I do.
I screwed up then.
Right?
Mine are always calling and asking for money.
Well, they make more money than I
Yeah,
do. But
yeah.
having said that, my family was fine with the move. Now, you know, I mean, my ex-wife, I even talked to her about it, and she had her opinion, and which is great. You know, her first opinion was, "What about the kids?" And I go, "What about them? You know, they're doing their own thing." Like I said, they drove past me to go to work. They were 5 miles from me. In most cases, if it wasn't like a major holiday and I didn't call them,
Right.
I didn't hear from them. So why would I care? You know, they don't care. And that's not a negative. That's not a negative.
Yeah.
They are living their life, and I appreciate them living their life. So,
yeah. David says, also, Coop, if I do the THIM for arrival, I do not need to complete the TDAC. Is that correct? No, you don't.
no.
The
THU?
THIM is your TDAC.
Yeah, took the place of it. Yes.
It's the digital version rather than going to the website.
Correct.
So no, you don't. You do the THIM and your details stay there forever.
Yeah, and that's one was a website and one is actually an app.
That you
and the
install
app
on your phone.
retains your information.
Correct.
Right? Because you're going to go through the process of your passport information. It's going to verify it and it's going to retain it.
Yes.
The other one did not do that.
No, you have to log
every time.
Every time you'd have to go into the app fresh.
Yes.
Not even log in.
Yeah.
It didn't even give you that.
Well, and the fact that they're going through AWS, which is Amazon.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you. Stop reinventing the wheel. Right. Somebody else is already doing this.
It works. Why try and fix it?
Correct.
Yeah, so the THIM is fantastic, and they've got the SHA 256 security system on there.
And they send you an email reminder that you can now complete the medical portion.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, so you can set yourself up at any time, and then 3 days before your flight, go on there and finalize it. And it'll send you an email saying it's complete. You're good to go.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. So really, really good fun. Mike Baker says, I do the 65,000 method and did my own renewal in Krabi. No issues.
Fantastic. I love to hear it. Love to hear it, Mikey.
Mikey, reach out to me, buddy. It's your turn to come sit in Brooks' chair.
Yes.
And do a live stream with me, buddy. Don't be afraid.
Now he was at Deuce 2.
Yeah.
Oh, the old Cooperville. So I don't know where he's at now, but Krabi. So yeah.
Yeah, he's back up here.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think he's in Canada. Brooks said he's back out in Canada for a few things before he comes back out.
Well, I know like I said, that's 65,000. The only problem that I had in the entire now almost 11 months doing it, this will be the 11th month, was 1 month. What I was thinking, I don't know, I did a $2,100 remittance.
But that's over 65,000.
Well, but that time the bot was higher, and it was because you lose a little bit in the transaction with your banking institution. It was right under the 65K.
Oh, no.
So the next day I noticed it because your app says what you get on it. The next day
tells you.
I went right back in and did it again, but for 2,500. And from then on, it's always been 2,500 or 3,000. It's never been 2,100.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Yeah.
So
because 65,000 bought, what's that, about $1,800 now? The current exchange rate?
I'll tell you right now, but yeah, it's
what are we at? 33 and a half?
33 change. Yeah. It's
33.10, 33.20.
Yeah, it's like I said, it was one of those things where it was just skirting the line right of that. And I was so mad that I did that to myself. So, but the bot rate, like, so 65,000 is 1959.
Yeah, it's
right?
under 2,000.
But back then I did 2,100, and it was less than it is now for the bot. and I ended up getting screwed because you lose a little bit in the transaction fee.
Yes.
Right.
Transferring from your
Yeah.
home account to
I
Thailand.
mean,
yeah.
it was like $3 difference. It pissed me off that I screwed that up.
Missed it by three.
Yeah, my
three whole
So the
dollars.
next day I did the same thing
Yeah.
to get the 2,500. I've never done it for $2,100 since. So,
Yeah, it's cutting it too fine.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was my fault.
Las Vegas Trader says older building, larger spaces, good for me, provided it is possible to install fiber internet.
Yep.
Does Dusit Grand Park 1 have studios? Yes, they do.
Yep.
Only shuttle service and high-speed internet amenities I like. Yes. So Dusit Grand Park 1 and 2 both have the same internet provider there. TMN, and they go all the way up to 1 gigabyte speed.
You got studios,
down.
1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms. Yes.
Yeah.
Now
and it's free shuttles.
And I will say that I talked to one of our guys today, Simon. He was looking at View Tele 5C, and I mentioned to him, this was last night. I said, make sure you check on their internet.
Yes.
Right, because to your point, the older buildings have
copper
wiring, not fiber.
Yeah.
Or they've not made that movement, or they've left it to the individual. So there's some added expense involved in that.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard back from him, but I know he went and looked at it today. He was pretty impressed with the size of the units, because the older buildings have bigger units, right? Which is exactly what I want, right? So that's great, because most of them are 35 or sometimes even less than 35 square meters.
34 to 36, I'd say.
Yeah,
square meters.
Yeah.
The most famous places for the bigger units are Pradamak.
Yes, absolutely.
Pradamak Hill's got the biggest
I
units.
love that area. The only negative is there's no bot bus.
No bot bus.
You have to go to Second Road to catch a bot bus. It makes no sense to me. Now I have a scooter and a car, so I'm not impacted, but others are.
Yeah.
And I love that area.
I love the area. And you're on a hill.
Yes.
That's why they call it
no
Pradamak Hill.
Flooding.
There's no flooding.
And the views are great.
And because it's sloped down like that, no matter where you are there, you got a sea view.
Great views. Great views.
You got amazing sea view, no matter where you are on Pradamak Hill. It's an ideal location. The downside is no bot bus.
Yeah. Yeah. And for me, it doesn't matter, but for
no
a lot
free
of people,
shuttles
it doesn't
either.
matter. Yeah.
I've
exactly.
built quite a lot of them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great place, though.
Mr. Nutt says, speaking of Thai medical, Ernie, did you know you can take your girlfriend to almost any medical clinic and have her Adam's apple shaved? See, this is why we call him the Nut.
Let's put him out there, though. I'm trying to figure out if he's fishing for me or for himself on this ladyboy issue. So.
Now, when you met her, did you do the San Francisco handshake?
Well, I checked.
Hey, how you doing?
I checked feet, hands. Yeah. They say feet and hands are the dead giveaways here.
Willem says, people ask me why I go to Thailand. I tell them about my experience. Most people have misconception about Thailand. I tell them they should go. The ones who actually go now are hooked and go again.
100%. I agree with that.
Yes.
I had a lawyer that I had back in the States, and she asked me, why did I come here?
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, the financial portion was the number one thing. The second thing was the healthcare.
Yes.
She had no idea. And I even, when I was talking to her, I said, do some research, see what you say about medical tourism and stuff like that. And it's amazing. I agree with you 100%, William. People have their old ways, and there are tons of different reasons to come here. And I tell people all the time, I don't hang out in bars.
Yeah.
Do I go to a bar? Occasionally, yes. Do I hang out in them? No, I'm not here for 2 weeks. I'm here for my lifetime.
Yeah.
So you have the economics of it. You have the healthcare part of it. So that's exactly what I tell them.
And here's something that made me laugh, Ernie. When we lived in the Philippines, I knew a couple of YouTubers. But there's some big YouTubers in the Philippines been doing it for a long, long time and got, 50, 100,000 subscribers and more. Us here, we got, just under 20,000 after 3 years. So
20,000
have
good ones. Good ones.
good ones. Yes, I will give it that. Every single year, they come to Thailand for medical and dental.
Why? Shocking. Isn't
If
it?
the Philippines is so great and they're telling everybody, hey, come on over here, why aren't you going to the Philippine hospitals? Why are you flying over here every single year? Because you're getting older. You ain't sunshine anymore. The joints are getting weaker. You're coming over here. You're getting your medical and all the treatment you need. Why aren't you doing it in the Philippines? The Philippines is so great.
The only thing
they won't tell you that.
No, the only thing the Philippines has is they have a VA clinic,
a very good VA clinic, in
Manila. They have a Social Security office.
Yes,
those two things, and now Social Security is almost 100% online.
Yes,
that's out of there. So other than the VA part, they don't have anything else.
Did you know Social Security came to Pattaya last month?
I think I sent you that thing.
Yes.
Absolutely. I got that message in my emails, 100%.
I did too.
Yeah.
I got the same message.
Yep.
That they were here. Any questions, any problems, let us know, guys.
Correct.
Great.
It is, when I did my Social Security prior to drawing it, I did 100% of it online.
Yeah.
The last portion was I had to get a phone call from them. It was about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Verifying my information, and they said my first check would be the third Wednesday of December.
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
That's when it was.
Yeah, they just want to verify you are who you say you are.
Correct. 100%.
Yeah. That only you can answer, nobody else can answer. Yeah.
Right.
Taiwan says at Mr. Nut Humor, that's called peeling the old apple. Romeo, Pin says hello to both of you. Ernie, Pin wants to know if you enjoy singing karaoke with the Filipinas.
There is not enough alcohol in the country to have me sing karaoke.
I got another bottle behind you
lived
in the kitchen.
Listen, I lived in the land of karaoke. I went to karaoke places, fantastic places. You're not getting me to sing.
Outside the box says, I might have missed it. Eddie, no, Ernie.
Yeah.
How are you working medical insurance in Thailand? How did you choose before the move? Cost versus coverage.
Okay, so I'm retired from the Marine Corps. I have TRICARE.
Yes.
And TRICARE, you guys are going to hate this, but my TRICARE is $380 a year.
Nothing.
And I have to
pay 1 month's rent.
Yes, I have to pay initially and then submit reimbursements.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you, I've been to Bangkok Hospital and it's fantastic.
Ditto.
I have done the wellness. I went to the urology clinic. I went to the eye clinic. I've been to 3 or 4 different clinics there, and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And up until recently, I've not elected to ever submit for reimbursement. But I found out that my TRICARE allows me a 3-year window.
So you can see,
backdate it. I've kept all my receipts.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit down one day and do all these remittance at one time and get my money back.
Yeah.
Right. But it's been fantastic. Now, I will say that they will file it for me, but you have to pay it up front.
Yes.
Which is fine. Like I said,
they just reimburse it.
Yeah, I think my most expensive thing was a trip to the urology clinic. It might have been $150.
Yeah,
which is unbelievable, right? But Bangkok Hospital, Pattaya Hospital. I mean, there's numerous ones.
John Tien Hospital.
John Tien Hospital. Fantastic, and it is amazing how accommodating they are. And I wanted to back up for a minute. One of the first things I did when I got here was I got my driver's license. Yeah. And on your driver's license is your passport number.
Correct.
And when they scan that, they have access to all that information. I don't carry my passport anymore. And when I go to check into a hotel, the hospital, or whatever, I just show them my driver's license, which is my Thai driver's license, and that suffices.
Yeah.
So that covers a lot of that. And that helps a lot.
It does.
Yeah.
That's the only ID I carry with me, my driver's license.
Yep. Scooter and
Even if you don't
Google-
plan on
yeah.
driving here, folks,
Yeah.
get a driver's license.
bring over the international drivers thing from
The
AAA
IDP.
or yeah.
Your international driving permit. Get it from
And
AAA
they will-
if you're from the
They
US.
will convert it over.
Yeah.
And you're good to go.
Yeah. Even if you're not going to drive, keep
Correct.
it as a form of ID. You don't have to carry your
That's right.
passport everywhere.
Absolutely.
Which is a ball ache. Keep your
Exactly.
passport at home.
Exactly.
Rev Doc says, good morning, everyone. Happy 4th to our U.S. expats. Thank you very much. Why did you guys choose Jomtien over Bangkok, Chiang Mai? Hit the like button. Thanks. I chose it because I'd been here back in 1998 was the first time I came to Thailand. And I remember coming, I stayed in Pattaya. And I remember coming up a tuk-tuk to Jomtien. I wanted to go to a private beach.
Yeah.
Pattaya Beach was packed. I remember asking the tuk-tuk driver, is there any other beaches around here that are more quiet? There's nowhere to sit. It's just packed. Oh, yeah. 10 minutes up the road. Jomtien. What the heck is Jomtien? Jomtien. He took us up here. And fantastic. I was like, I love it.
Yeah.
There was no condos back then, not one.
Sure.
Everything was hotels or apartments, restaurants, and that was it.
Yeah.
There was no condos. The very first condo that was built in all of Thailand wasn't in Bangkok, wasn't in Chiang Mai,
Pradamac,
was in Pradamac.
Yeah.
The very first hotel when the Thai government turned around a condo and said, if you buy a condo as an expat, you can own it outright in your name, but only 49% of the buildings can be sold to an expat. 51% must be Thai.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And they nicknamed it the Beverly Hills of Thailand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how the name's been ever since, the Beverly Hills of Thailand, Pradamac Hill.
Well, for me, everything I looked at had to have beaches and be warm.
Yeah.
Whether it was the Caribbean, whether it was Central or South America, it had to be warm and beaches. And that was the requirement. Bangkok didn't offer that. Chiang Mai didn't offer it. Now, I knew of Chiang Mai from my trip here in 97. But having said that, I wanted that beach, warm breeze area, and that was what Jomtien provided. So.
Yeah. I mean, Chiang Mai is nice,
Except
but
for
it's
burning.
landlocked.
Yeah.
Landlocked.
Burning season.
Burning season is going to be a nightmare up there. There's no oceans, but there's a couple of small lakes.
Yeah. Reservoirs.
I don't know if I'd want to go swimming up in those lakes. You get the snakes and all that in there. No.
Yeah.
I much prefer the ocean any day of the week and twice on Sunday. So you got to weigh up all the areas where you want to live and why.
Yeah.
Phuket, to me, overcrowded.
Well, it's like Hua Hin. We went to Hua Hin with Nomad Jack and Pinky. We went to Hua Hin.
Yeah.
A great place.
It is.
It's a little bit more expensive than here. And once you get tired of it, which it's easy to do, there's nothing there. But now your next stop is Bangkok.
Yeah.
Here, you're in Jomtien. If you get tired of it, you go to Pattaya.
Yeah.
Then you go to Bangkok.
Yeah.
So you have that. So there's the difference.
Yeah. And we're only, 2 miles away from Pattaya?
Yeah.
So
Nothing
it's
at all.
very, very close.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. Blakester Drum says, evening gents, headed your way next month. Okay, Blakester, do you need to purchase a throwaway ticket? Do you still need to purchase a throwaway ticket? Yes.
Yeah.
Always need to purchase a throwaway ticket.
Very
unless
inexpensive.
you're doing the 90-day non-O
prior to getting here.
Correct.
It's inexpensive. Just do it.
Yeah. Buy the throwaway ticket. You can pick them up less than $50.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Because that's the first thing they're going to ask you if you don't have a visa for Thailand.
Yeah. They
Where's
ask
your onward ticket?
And that's the same thing in
Your
Philippines.
return
They
ticket.
asked me my return ticket and what my accommodations were and how long I was staying. I mean, that's a standard question anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Phil says, I lived in Jomtien for 3 years and then moved to Vietnam about 6 months ago to try it. I live across the beach in a 70 square meter condo and pay $435 a month. I like it, but I do miss Thailand.
Yeah. Phil, how are you dealing with the every 90 days you have to exit the country?
Yeah.
There's
gotta do
no
a border run.
retirement. Yeah, there's no retirement visa. And if you're living on the coast, you're flying out usually.
Yeah.
You're not making a border run. You're flying out to do
Unless you
your
want to
border
do a long bus ride.
run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend, his wife is from Vietnam, from Saigon. Her sister and father still live there. They still own a restaurant there.
Ho Chi Minh City is called now.
Well, nobody, no Vietnamese in Oklahoma call it that. They always call it Saigon.
I was there last year.
Yeah, but they talk about that the fact that they don't have a retirement visa, which makes you leave the country. Here you do the 90-day check-in, and we think that's inconvenient. Imagine leaving the country every 90 days. So
imagine 2 more months you'll be able to do it on the TIM app.
Yeah, 100%.
The THIM, you can do your 90-day report on there. Oh my God, it's going to be so fantastic. Can't wait. Yeah, but Phil, let us know what it's like there in Vietnam for doing your border run every 90 days.
Yeah, 70 meters is definitely above average condo size than here.
It's a good size, 70 square meters. Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom size here.
Yeah.
Romeo says, Ernie, any plans traveling to any other parts of Thailand, Chiang Mai Island, maybe Phuket, Koh Samui, etc.?
Yep. So we're going to Bangkok. I've been to Kanchanaburi up to the Hellfire Pass.
Yeah.
That area. Chiang Mai is on the list. We're going to Bangkok this month later on. I love to go to Bangkok just to learn how the layout works, how the
BTS?
MRT BTS works, the red line, to get used to that. But yeah, Chiang Mai is on the list, and I bought a car, Alpha, so I could travel on this side of Thailand, and I kind of hope that my significant other, her and I, can travel down and see some of the islands south of here.
Yeah.
So.
I did it all by car.
Yeah.
I love the drive in Thailand.
Well,
it's so relaxing.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the scooter rides. You go down to Satahit, you go down to Rayong, Utapao and all that stuff. So you kind of get an idea of what's down there. There's some great places down there. We were on the beach eating dinner or lunch just on Thursday. It was beautiful. God, the guy had a hammock set up on the beach.
Yeah.
And he was sleeping. I was like, what a life that was. Right? So fantastic.
He says, Captain Action says, Ernie, thank you for sharing your story with us.
Absolutely. No
problem. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark, guys. Please say your goodbyes now. Mr. JD says, hey, Ernie, the word on the street is the Russian women are better than Asians. What are your thoughts?
Not even close. Listen, I like a woman that smiles, and Russians don't seem to smile. It's not.
They're always serious.
Well, and it's so funny because Regina, who's at Deuce 2, I used to always used to make her laugh, and I thought, man, she's so much better looking when she laughs, but it's not in their culture to laugh. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But no, Asian women are tops on my list. Yeah. So.
But if that's the case, Mr. JD, why do you have a Thai girlfriend?
I was going to say yes. Yeah, exactly.
I'll put it out there. Yeah,
exactly.
We met her at the last meet and greet.
Absolutely. Very
Brian
good.
says, hey, Cooper and Ernie, hope Darlene is enjoying her day out. Cheers from Durban, South Africa.
Absolutely.
We got people from everywhere.
The girls love their time out. They enjoy it. And I'm happy for them. I love it.
Yeah.
That they can go out and have a good time and feel safe about it here.
At night, and they don't have to worry about
it.
Safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, can't beat it. Brian is our 3rd subscriber from Durban, South Africa.
Fantastic.
And he doesn't know the other 2 guys, and they don't know him.
That is so
small world, huh?
Small world, but get your butts over here, man. It's interesting. It's great.
At the real Mike Sprouse.
Oh,
Mikey says, good evening, gentlemen. Ernie, it's good to see you. Welcome back to England. Thailand. Hope to see you soon. Handsome man, Semper Fi, and happy 4th of July.
Semper Fi, Mikey. Now, I will say that Mikey Sprouse is a Marine, but he was a military policeman. And I told him, I said, You know, we did not get along with military police back in my day.
He was a reservist.
Great guy, great guy.
He was a reservist.
had
He
two-
was a rent-a-marine.
He's got two things going for him. He's a Marine and he lived for Las Vegas, which I love Las Vegas. So he
Yeah.
had two good things going for him.
Yeah.
So he just recently got married. Congratulations, Mikey.
Mike, only 3 likes. No, we got way more than
No.
that. Captain Action, happy 250 to the armed services. Thank you so much. What a sale. Great to meet you, Ernie. I love your backstory, and I'm so happy to hear about your success in
Thanks, what a
Thailand.
sale. Thank you.
Romeo says, Ernie, now that you've been in Land of Smiles for a year-ish, what is your top 2 pros and cons of living here in Thailand?
Ease of getting around and the people.
That's a pro.
Well, the food is great. I mean, you know, my cons,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have any cons. If you just relax and you accept the way things are here,
Mhm.
things are great.
Yeah.
I don't, there's not a lot of negatives here. I don't have a problem with that. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. They don't
Yeah.
have enough trash cans.
What?
There are no trash cans around here. You see those big blue
Blue dumpsters?
Yeah, that's all you see. I want more trash cans around here because I want to. When I'm out walking in the morning, I finish
There's
my bottle of
hundreds
water.
of them. What are you
No.
talking about?
No. I want more trash cans around here. But other than that, it's a great
It's
place.
not a-
I love it here. I love it here.
That's a piss take.
Yeah.
That's not a no. There's actually way too many trash cans around here,
You
which is a good thing.
get your butt out on the road, walk.
There's no reason to litter.
Yeah, I don't want to litter. That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
when you're in the Philippines, did you see any trash
Oh
cans?
God, there's trash
Not even
everywhere.
7-Eleven.
There's piles of trash everywhere.
everywhere. People just dumping it
Yeah,
because nobody's put the
Yeah.
facilities in
Yeah.
for it.
yeah, it's amazing.
Here, you
amazing.
go to a 7-Eleven, there's like 6-8 trash cans.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, there's none.
I know. I always get that because I remember the U.S. campaign about littering back in the 70s
Yeah.
and 80s, you know, and I just think to myself, God, there's littering, and you're like, there should not be any, you know, put the trash cans out.
Yeah.
So
And Captain Action is our longest channel member at 21 months.
Fantastic.
With that badge next to his name says, Dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful time on earth.
fantastic.
Thank you, Henry,
Yep.
for being a channel member for so long.
Excellent.
You're awesome. Can't wait for you to get out here and see us all in person at the end of the year. And says, and Coopersthaiadventures. Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
Romeo says, Crown Royal, Ernie has great taste. And I
Yes.
did. I drank the whole
Yeah,
glass.
yeah, it's gone
My
now,
head is
Betty.
spinning.
It's gone.
I'm like, oh boy, and I'm yawning. I'm going,
Yeah, no.
trying to hide it from
Fantastic.
everybody. That's some strong ass drink there.
I love it.
I
I
don't
love it.
drink. I'm not a drinker.
That's my second one. I could use another one.
Oh man. What a sale says Circus was the bomb back in
Yes.
the 70s. See, that's when I
Yep,
remember
yep.
it. We were we pretty much spent day there or a Caesar's pool. Great day.
Absolutely.
I would spend the whole day at
Yep,
Circus. It was
yep.
just great for kids.
My favorite place was next door. It was called Slots of Fun. It was owned by It was owned by Circus, but it's called Slots of Fun.
Right.
And the waitress would dress up on game day
Mhm.
for the University of Nevada, Las Vegas as cheerleaders.
Yeah.
That great was fantastic place.
Oh, I remember we had a great time.
Yeah.
They had
Great
a real good pool there too.
Yeah.
Good swimming pool that we with slides and kids would
They
dive
put in a
board.
really good RV park for a while there, but the
Yeah.
whole facility's gone downhill
Yeah.
since then. But
I
great park.
remember between the ages of like 8 and 15.
Yeah.
Because we lived in Victorville, California,
Mhm.
and it's only like an hour and a half, 2
Yeah.
hours to Vegas
The
by
weekend,
car.
the weekend
So
drive
it's
crowd.
nothing. Yeah. We'd go on a Friday, come back on a Sunday night, you
Yeah.
know.
The weekend drive
Fantastic.
crowd.
Brock Snitters, there he is, says Crown Royal is top shelf Canadian whiskey.
I love it.
Is it Canadian?
Yeah, but it's bottled in the USA now.
So they give you the liquid, you put the bottle, we put the
Well,
bottle on.
Well,
Put in the bottle.
after Trump came into office, they moved their operation south.
Okay. Henry says, hey, Brock, Roger with the D. Good see you on the ride on Thursday, Captain Slow.
Yeah, he calls me that because I hit all the red lights on their first ride.
What What a sale says at Brock Snitters. Happy day, handsome man. You know who I call Captain Slow?
Who's that?
Kenneth.
Oh yeah, Kenny.
Kenny Ford. He's
not in a hurry.
no.
No, not in a hurry.
He's like, retired.
Yeah.
I'm chilling, guys.
I don't blame him though. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Romeo says, Ernie, how's the knee after the stem cell treatment?
It's good. It's good. It's progressing, and I'm out walking. So, like I said, the only thing earlier I mentioned was sometimes I sleep wrong, but that has nothing to do with the knee. That's just me.
Yeah.
Being a side sleeper. But stem cells have been working great. So good.
Yeah. And he asked, did you go see Dr. Dave for the treatment?
He was Thai and he was at Zen. So I know his name wasn't Dr. Dave. I can't remember his name. I have his card, but great guy.
Okay.
And he actually went through the whole thing. I'll give you an example. I went there for some
I've got several of our subscribers used him.
Well, and I went back for some follow-up blood work because I
Mhm.
was concerned about my thyroid and stuff. And he was like, nope, everything's good. So good guy.
There you go. Great. Henry says, my knee is delaying my trip to Thailand. Great information, Ernie.
Yeah. I will tell you that I asked my orthopedic surgeon back in the States, I said, hey, when do I know that I need a knee replacement? He goes, when you can't do what you normally want to do.
Yeah. And he goes on to say, how's your pain after the stem cells?
At zero.
Zero pain?
Yeah. My knee's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
they give you the injection to put them in.
So they give you the injection to put them in, and then they give you follow-up, what they call PRP injections, which is your blood oxygenated. They put you in that sleeping, the oxygen
Chamber?
barometric chamber, right?
Yeah, barometric
Yeah,
chamber. That's it.
and they withdraw your blood, they spin it, and they put it back in. It's great. Like I said, there was no pain with any of that, right? I'd only had one cortisone shot prior to that.
I've had that
in
my
the
shoulder.
States.
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely no problems with that, no pain with that. Everybody was very professional with that, and they were good. Like I said, I was very happy with the results.
Yeah.
And like I said, I walked yesterday 4+ miles, a little over 4 miles, no problems.
Great.
So
there you go.
Yeah.
But Father says, I was stationed on the border of Texas and Oklahoma, Wichita Falls, Texas,
Falls.
United States Air Force.
That's right. Was that Shepherd Air Force Base?
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
I know it. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. What a Sale says, I spent some summers in Oklahoma in a small town, Westville, like in Corpus Christi, now on the coast.
Westville. See, that's the funny thing about Oklahoma. I'm from there and I've lived there. And there are towns to this day that when I hear, I'm like, I'm not even familiar with that.
I'm from California, same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get people say, oh, I lived in this town in California. I'm like, where the hell is that?
Yeah. There are 77 counties in the state of Oklahoma, and only 2 of them don't have Indian land in them. I mean, it's crazy. So we're good.
What a Sale says, the Netherlands, Holland is a province.
Province. Okay. Yeah.
The Nut says, every real Texan knows its history. Did you know the Texas flag is the only flag that can be flown at the same height as the American flag?
Correct. That is correct.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought all the state flags had to fly
Normally
lower.
you see them all fly lower.
Yes.
Texas is the only one because they were their own country. No other state was their own country at the time.
Yeah,
So,
I know the California flag, they always fly.
and that's why
lower
they
than the
teach
American
that. By the way, they teach that in Texas history in
Really?
school. Yeah, they
Yeah.
teach that stuff. They brainwash them early back then.
Bot Father says, Mr. Nut, you know the national treasure is kept in the basement of the Alamo. Romeo, Penn, and I looking forward to meeting you and Angie. Good times ahead.
Fantastic.
Hunter Orion, there he
There
is.
he
Says,
is.
good morning and happy 4th of July to all the CTA community. Glad to hear about Ernie's adventures. Looking forward to meeting Angie on a future trip.
Fantastic.
And he's looking for a
Yes.
nice Filipina too.
Get over here. Get back.
Jay Easy, Coop, would a VPN work for your PlayStation account for US? No.
Yeah. I don't even use the VPN.
Not
for
with the
PlayStation.
digital ones.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. They
It's almost where you sign up for it at or something. a location
exactly.
or
It
something,
goes
yeah.
via your GPS
'cause
location
I
where
tried
you
to-
sign up for your account.
I had a problem with mine because I signed it up in Thailand, but when I did my credit card purchases, I had a problem with because my credit card is tied to the US.
Yes.
And so I had a problem there, which I got resolved, but ultimately that's kind of tough. Yeah.
It is tough. Yeah. But John says, salute from Wahin. He's over that side
Fantastic.
there.
Absolutely.
He said he's 64. He looks fantastic.
Yes.
You ever met Bajan Bain?
I have not.
He's your age, but looks 22.
Wow. He's so lucky.
I don't
Handsome
know how
man.
when he came to our meet and greet for the first time, I was like, no way.
Yeah. Show your
No
ID.
way are you retired. You know, he looks like he's early 20s.
Yep.
He's probably sitting there saying, Cooper, again, come on. When are you
Some
going to stop
people-
with that?
Hey, when they stop asking for your ID, you'll be upset.
Yeah. I think he had stem cells in the
David.
face.
Yeah.
Facial stem cell injections. David Lowe says, checking in from Rhode Island. Click the like button. Thank you very much. I hear it makes everyone a handsome man. Thank you for your service. Army, Marine, the cost of food back here is ridiculous.
I know,
now.
David. I know.
He's ex-Marine.
No, he's Army.
Oh,
Yep.
he's Army like
Yep.
me.
Yep. I know,
Then
David.
we got Navy John over here. You're Marine.
This guy has some of the greatest cars that's out there. Yeah.
The only thing we don't have is I don't think we have a subscriber that was in the Coast Guard, do we?
I haven't seen a Coast Guard guy.
No.
'Cause like you said, John's Army or Navy, your Army, I'm Marine, Mikey. Yeah. So it's, yeah. Where's it at?
We got Air Force
Yeah.
too.
There's an Air Force guy out here somewhere.
Yeah, we got a couple Air Force guys.
Chair Force. Well, you know.
It's Air Force. We called it that too. Outside the box says Houston here. Why doesn't Texas fall off into the Gulf of America?
Yeah. 'cause-
Okay, knows this joke.
Yeah, Okies know the joke because
Yeah.
Oklahoma sucks. That's
Yeah.
that's what the joke is.
Jay Easy, good evening, afternoon, morning, everyone. Thank you, Jay Easy. David Lowe, that one campground we could see from the cafe that had the swimming pools near the lake looked nice. We went with Claude. As far as camps I have seen, keep up the great live streams and info.
Yeah, Clark takes us a lot. to
I've seen
lot
a
of great
couple of
places.
campsites
Yeah,
out here now. Yeah.
yeah. Claude's got it. Bill's
My-
also.
Mikey Sprouse says the last power bill in my Cetus condo was $15,500
I thought 9,000 was
What?
high.
for the month of March. The full rent in my 2-bed, 2-bath house in Banks rate is only $10,000 baht a month. Huge difference, but we miss being on the ocean.
So, Mikey, do you think that was just your building, or was that all those 2-bedders that were like that?
Well, I know people that are staying in 2-bedders there. They're paying like $2,000-3,000
Well, I
a
know.
month.
So,
So what did he do wrong?
well, first of all, he had a corner unit in that lower building, and he was getting the sun a lot of time during the day. It was a beautiful build,
Yeah.
a beautiful thing, but he was getting hit with the sun a lot during the
So
day.
he must have had that all 3 air cons going full
Yeah.
blast at 16 degrees to
Well,
be paying
it was-
anywhere near
it was
that.
It was crazy when I heard that. I thought it was 9,000.
That's triple what I'm paying for a pool villa.
15,000 is more than my rent.
Yeah,
So I'm paying 13,000 just for rent.
that's crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Michael Edmondson says,
Yeah.
"Hey everyone, hope hear everyone hope,"
Yeah.
and goes on, "Hope all is well. Miss you guys and Thailand." Thank you, Michael.
Yep, Mike.
Take care, buddy. Another Mike says, "Want to take Weegen, you move." As a single guy, I took one backpack, laptop, underwear, t-shirt, sneakers, and wore long pants and t-shirts, plus long sleeves t-shirts for the plane. Oh, and toothbrush and paste.
Yeah. You don't listen. I made a mistake, and somebody had made the comment that you could buy everything you need here. I brought stuff over, and then when I went back to sell my stuff, I brought an extra suitcase over. I didn't need to. There's stuff that I stored under my bed. Finally, when I moved, I finally got rid of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you don't need that.
You can get everything here.
You need dry fit shirts, shorts.
These ones
And
here,
if you-
anti-sweat shirts.
Yeah, and if you wear, I'm a size 10, 10 and a half shoe. I find shoes fine, fine. But
Yeah.
if you go 11 or 12, You need to bring some of those.
No, I found them, and you got to ask for
Well-
the UK size, not
well,
the US.
The Nutter, I come across a video or a picture the other day where me and Nomad Jack were out looking, and the Nutter said, "Hey, if you find these shoes, let me know." And I found them. He found some Skechers,
Yeah.
and we actually bought them for him that day. But yeah, it's and he wears a size 12, I think.
Yeah.
And you could find them.
You can.
They're just not as common as a 10 or below.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Basically, you ask for a UK 11.
Yeah.
It's an American 12.
Yeah.
Mark Schaefer says, Ernie, I was dead set on the Philippines until I saw Cooper on Sunshine Shoulders channel. That's where I started out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And started watching him, and now I'm set on Thailand.
Hey, Mark, I would say, listen, I never say don't go visit some other place. Go visit the Philippines. But I would say the infrastructure, the way things flow here are so much better and easier that this is the place to be. Base your home base out of here and travel from here. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say go to the Philippines first and then come here.
Yeah.
And then you're just like,
I listen, I learn lessons through other people's mistakes. I don't need to reinvent the wheel a lot of times. I do want to go check for myself. But when you hear the stories over and over again, you kind of realize there's some truth to it. Cooper's not full of it. You know, when you hear Brooke and Cooper and Brownie and JT and all the other guys talking about it, you're like, wow, there must be something to that.
Yeah.
You know,
we're all saying the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Chris says, I just want to say thank you for all that you do, Coops. This site and your Facebook group really have made things so much easier. I doubt you will ever know how valuable what you do is. Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it.
I used it a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we do all this for free. We don't ask for anything. Every once in a while, somebody will buy me a coffee.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Mike says, hey, Ernie, be great if you can add a dot point guide on doing visa renewal yourself and have it posted on the CTA Facebook page.
I will.
Thanks.
Guapo Loco did it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Because he had the actual 800,000 bought in his account.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm doing the 65,000 remittance. So I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look forward to it. David says, I have the multiple entry retirement visa. Can I fly with a one-way ticket? Yes.
Yeah.
And if I have a education visa, do you need the onboard ticket? Asking for a friend. I really miss the land of smiles. If you have an education visa, no, you don't need a onboard ticket. I would have thought.
Well, so normally,
as long as it's still valid.
So I use Mikey Sprouse as a good example. Mikey Sprouse came here and he was young. He was too young. So he had the education visa.
Right.
And he had in his visa said he could not leave the country unless it was an emergency.
And he got permission from the
pre-approved
school.
Correct, to leave. So you have to be very careful about that.
Yeah. I think if you got permission and it's a family emergency, you can.
Yeah.
But the way they look at it is if you're in school, you shouldn't be out.
You should not be leaving.
You should be studying.
Yeah.
Jay Easy says, Ernie, it's not if not already, check out some Mason and Sadahip.
Yep.
Great local areas and beaches.
Yep. Sadahip's great.
It is. We've been down there a few times on the bike rides.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Bill says, I fly out every 90 days for a few days in Kuala Lumpur or Bangkok. It's not expensive or a long flight. I stack my e-visa, so I only have to leave for a day if I want to.
Yeah. He's in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people do.
Every 90 days, fly to Thailand.
Yeah. If you're planning it, great place to come to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's a bit of a pain in the ass every 90 days.
Yeah.
Gotta
But I
jump on a
guess if
plane.
you accept that, you're kind of like, okay, I accept it. I'm doing it. So.
Yeah. I wish they had a retirement visa.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, we got still quite a few comments to get through. Guys, we're well over 2 hours. What a Sale says, damn, something tells me I will have the moniker of Captain Slow when I get there.
Well, if you hit all the red lights when we're on the scooter rides, that's going to be yours.
Exactly. Great show. Thank you, Ernie from Rich Price. He says, good info. Thank you for sharing Thai experiences. for benefit of all.
Fantastic.
You're all very welcome. David Lowe says, across from Rumpo is a great clinic that has MNM.
Yep.
And IVs, testosterone, peptides like BPC 157, good for knees and shoulders, also have stem cell. So many clinics around for health at amazing prices.
Correct. Yeah.
I've heard about
It's called
that one
Ocean
there.
something. Yeah.
I've heard about that one. There's apparently even cheaper than the one in Pratamac.
Yeah. Do your research.
Yeah. Diligent Time Productions, House Production says, hey, everyone, MJ here, Coop. If you apply for the 90-day OA in the U.S. to arrive and retire in Thailand, do you still need an onboard ticket? No.
Not at all.
Because it is a retirement visa for 90 days. They know that when you get here, you have to finalize it. So therefore, you do not need an onboard ticket.
Correct.
You can come with a one-way ticket.
Right.
Yeah. Tommy Long says, happy 4th of July, guys. Thank you very much, Tommy. Got to sign off here shortly. Real Mike says, I had them look at it 4 times during the 4 or 5 months we lived there. They said all was good. Clearly, it wasn't.
Talking about his air conditioners. Yeah.
Clearly, it wasn't.
Yeah. Clearly not.
Yeah. At that price, no way.
Yeah.
Mike Doughty says, great show. God bless. Thank you, Mike. Last comment goes to What a Sale. Thank you for a great show. This was one of the best ever. Have a great evening and day. Thank you, What a Sale. Thank you all for staying till the end. My voice is dying on me because I read all the questions without a break. You've been sitting there drinking. Guys, give me a freaking thumbs up. I deserve it. This was hard work tonight. Harder than doing it by myself. So until next time, Monday, with Mr. Brock Snitters, where we talk about everything Thailand and the latest news. Ernie, pleasure to have you on here with us, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for finally doing it. You're a great guy. The girls set you up with a good one.
Yep.
We got you in our thoughts and prayers that it works out.
I'll take care of the girls for sure.
You don't have to.
No.
You don't have to. But we just want you to be happy.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming and joining our community, brother.
Right. Well,
Proud
appreciate
to
it.
have you with us.
Thank you.
So until next time, wherever you are, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. God bless you all. Take care. Stay tuned.
Woke up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky, festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace, Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Coopersthaiadventure, oh what a thrill, chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Coopersthaiadventure, can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. So here's to the nights, the sights and the dreams. Thailand's a wonder bursting at the seams.